Hello.
It's been a night.
Oh, what a night.
Woo.
Right. I feel the need to tell everybody that if you hear this dog that's next to me bark twice, everything is under control. No need to panic.
Wait, why exclusively twice?
Just 2 instances of barking.
What a good boy. And or girl. I don't really know.
You mean 2
Let's
weeks
just
ago.
jump
2
into it.
weeks. We were on hiatus last week, remember?
I think it means last time.
So, last time on Blood Price, the party made some questionable decisions.
You said party.
Factions of this party made some questionable decisions. And by factions, I mean 4 sevens. Ari, Sakura, Victor, and Kai, with both comprised a 2-sided, completely unorchestrated rescue of a prisoner in naval custody. During this rescue mission, Ari stabbed himself. Victor and Kai broke into the carriage where the prisoner was kept and dashed off madly down the street, Weekend at Bernie style, carrying this van. Sakura made an evil tree sprout from the ground. Kai was kicked off of a roof and given a 48-hour head start. And Cicely and Marco were shopping in Shops and Dining. They continue to lay on now.
Ah, yes, that's what happened.
With the
How
party,
high octane.
with the party mostly aware of their now increased stakes, and with very disparate goals on how this day is going. It's gonna pick up again. So, Victor. Ooh, I'll turn this ambience up a little bit because it's quiet. Cool. So, Victor, you carried the man back out of the alley, through the alleyways and down the streets and away from the Navy. And you bring him to Aster's house, which he says he knows that he knows Aster from work. And as you knock on the door, you were greeted with the sight of Aster, confused to all hell about what is happening in front of you.
If my memory serves me correctly, the last thing I said before the session ended was, "Wait, you?"
Yeah, let me, what is happening here?
Let's just say, long story short, I did my good deed of the day. Can I come in?
You begin to hear footsteps kind of descending down the stairs, and another voice go, "Charles? Who was that?" And Aster goes, Nothing, stay upstairs. It's a acquaintance from work." And the footsteps, sorry, and the footsteps head back upstairs.
Family,
yeah.
I'll take it.
Sister,
Ah,
I try to keep her out. Come in and close the door behind you.
of course. I'll walk in, I'll shut the door just as instructed.
Put,
I do apologize for dropping in unannounced like this.
oh, he's bleeding. Put him on the couch over there. I'll just lay him flat. I'll take care of things in the meantime.
Okay, I'll put him down.
What happened?
Alright, where do I begin? Well, for starters, I'll take it. You know who this person is, correct?
Yeah, he kind of goes over to the couch, and this home is rather small. It's 2 floors. Most of this bottom floor is dominated by a living room area, table, bookshelf.
Are there any windows?
Yes, there are some windows. There are windows. There's 2 by the door, and then you can see one in like a small hallway in the back of the kitchen.
Are they closed?
They are closed, yes.
Are there blinds?
There are curtains.
Are the blinds? Are the curtains shut?
The curtains are not shut now.
So as I'm about to like start explaining, I'm sort of motioning like to the curtains that I'm going to close them, just so like it's not alarming.
That's fair.
Well, I guess for starters, let's just say your friend here. I assume you are friends, considering that he told me to come here to you.
Yeah, acquaintance.
Well, he seems to have a lot of faith in you, considering that this is the place he told me to come. Well, your friend here decided to go barking up a bit of a wrong tree. Which, not really his fault, but there were some severe consequences.
After kind of down goes. What the He looks over him and goes, Carver, is your family sick? And Carver goes, yeah, all of them except me. And Asher comes back and goes, no, that's not good. I'm going to get a doctor. This is a lot happening. How did you get him out of whatever he was in?
Well, I can tell you that it wasn't exactly the most quiet of approaches. I seem to have not become quite a popular fellow as of right now. And, do you remember the boy? The one who, for lack of a better term, had the head up his ass?
Yeah?
Yeah, he lent me a little bit of hand too. I kind of owe him a little bit more than I'd like to admit.
That didn't answer my question.
Well, I guess to not mince words, your little friend who was about to be executed by the Navy, me and the boy decided to run in, lend him a little bit of a hand. It wasn't exactly quiet.
So you kidnapped him from the Navy?
Well, when you put it like that, you make it sound so bad.
What the fuck?
Listen, I didn't realize kindness needed a reason in and of itself.
The Navy? No. Short of the actual army of Kreytarr, the possible strongest group on the continent.
Listen, if you're trying to tell me what I did was dumb, I'll have to cut you off there. Ebon Feather kind of beat you to the punch.
I want to run something by you, very quickly. I appreciate you saving my friend / acquaintance, but this is important here, right? Do you know where you found me? Do you remember where you found me?
Yes.
How did I look then?
You looked absolutely terrified.
Correct.
Granted, I was pointing a gun at your head.
I did the conflict.
Yes.
And you brought
Now, okay.
prisoner to my house.
Okay, hold on.
I live here.
Give me one. First of all, I did not know that you were involved in any way, shape, or form. If you want me gone, I'll take him and I'll find somewhere else.
I can't go.
I don't want to put any more pressure on you and your family.
I can't.
The second, if you get the doctor, while I do that, I'll be out of your hair immediately after. I'm going to take him out of the city. As far as the general public was concerned, he died. And you'll never have to hear from us again. Simple as that. At least that's the plan. Right now.
I'll get a doctor.
I do apologize again.
No, it's not your fault. It's just a lot.
And while you're at it, do you mind doing me one other favor?
Yeah?
It's a bit of a small one.
Yeah.
Do you have a map of the city right now?
Yeah? Why?
I do need to get in a bit of contact with the boy. He definitely has no idea where I am right now. We split up once we got in contact with him. How familiar are you with the Navy ranks and generals?
Not at all.
So a general named Ebon Feather wanted to kick our ass. And at that point we decided to split, considering that I was being weighed down by one.
I just want to point out here that he has a title.
Yes.
So he's actually strong. Oh, okay. Yeah, that's coming to my house soon. Yeah, okay. Okay.
Listen. If after this is all over, if you want to sell me out, go right ahead. I'm not going to judge you. I was not expecting to get you involved.
I'm not going to sell you out. It's just the depth of the situation is not lost on me. I'm going to get a doctor now.
All right, and oh wait, hold on, but about getting in contact with the boy, I needed the map just to show you where he is, and I point to like where the inn is.
Oh.
If it's not too much trouble, just getting into contact with him, and he could definitely inform the rest of my group.
I'll get him after I get the doctor.
Okay.
Just make sure my sister stays up there and he doesn't bleed out on the couch too bad.
Of course, no, I'm not exactly a doctor, but I'll do what I can.
When in doubt, apply pressure. If there's nothing else, I'm going to make a very unpleasant trip.
Thank you.
And he heads out. Kai.
Oh, wait, I had one last thing I wanted to do real quick.
Yeah, my fault.
And it's pretty by the books. Dario.
Yeah!
I know we had a bit of a long day, but I needed to keep watch one last time.
Hey, listen. You know I'm good for it. But I'm gonna find out, right? Between you, me, that bird dude, he kicked Kai real good.
Well, if there's one thing the boy's good for, he's taking a hit. Still, I owe him a bit more than I'd like to admit.
I mean, yeah, maybe. But don't tell him. Let's see it play out, right?
Oh, absolutely.
Oh, yeah, that's fair.
The kid's got a good heart, but he's as sharp as a marble. If I said that, he'd probably go way too quickly to his head.
Probably more like a bowling pin. All right, let's get on it. I'm gonna take a watch.
What would I do without you?
Die.
I'm
an integral part of this operation.
It was a rhetorical question. Let's get to work.
I took it literally. Integral part of this operation.
Let's talk emo, Watchy. You can go to Kai now, Aaron.
So, Kai. At this point, you have looped back to the rest of the party with... Yeah. I'm safe for everyone's back at... Everyone more or less is back at the inn at this point. Knowing what do you get? The end of this point is there are people here.
Remember, we stopped at different inns.
Oh yeah, that is correct. Bad DM. All right, bad DM. So you loop back to your inn. As you walk in, you see not a tiefling, but you see I'm sorry, halfling. No. Welcome to the... Oh, okay, fine. Okay. You head up to your room. There is a map in the nightstand. Give me a survival check. So I'll make survival. 9. You have a map and you're in a city. You ascertain that you're somewhere. You're like 2 to 3 blocks west of the center of the city. based on where you guys were running, you guys did break from the plaza, which is in the center of the city, and that was heading south. North of the city, about 2 blocks from me. So to actually demonstrate on the map, that would be like over here. And you are currently like, you're like over here. So you're gonna head back to the old inn. Okay. Okay. You could take a short rest here. It would delay your travel going back to the original inn, but you could take a short rest here. Okay. Okay. Nothing stands out, really. You haven't, so most times you haven't seen much of a guard presence. The guards you see are generally kind of milling about, off in corners, off in the middle of the streets. You even found some kind of day drinking on the job. Not much has changed from the guards. They don't seem to be doing anything special. You do see more. When I say more, I say like more noticeable at least. Some more members of the Navy, like see more of the naval colors, but they don't pay much mind. Like they're all far away and they're behind you. Like you're going west, and most of them that you see if you look over your shoulder are still back there. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Hi. How can I help you? Yeah. Don't worry about it. Sure. Sure, easy enough. Okay. Alright. Okay. So you're heading back there. Give me an investigation check. 11. As you're walking past, you do notice that you cross back past Aldricanius's office. Yeah, and as you kind of like pass it, you notice it is empty. Okay. Marco and Cicely.
Yo.
You
Yes?
stand outside of shops and dining, now seeing a large naval vessel coming towards the port.
Nothing interesting there.
Nothing at all.
Do I recognize this vessel?
No.
I
Based
forget.
on what
We
you would
had just
know-
come back from talking to
Levi. Your
Levi?
construct friend.
Yes.
Helpful construct.
and basically the takeaway from that conversation was, hey, let's bring back Victor and get him to take this thing apart, but also not kill it, so we could take it out of the city like piecemeal,
Yes.
I think it was. Alright, so that's basically what's on Mark.
Were we supposed to meet them anywhere, or?
Well, I'd figure if we were supposed to meet them, we'd plaza. I think.
Yeah.
We should
Let's
probably...
at least check.
Sure.
So we're gonna walk towards the plaza.
Okay. You guys are noticing as you're walking, a fair few more naval members. Like, whereas before it was like, hey, they're very rare and they travel in groups of 3.
Yeah, how obvious is it? Like, is it like every 10 people, maybe what used to be 1 or 2 of them in groups is now like 5 or 6 of them?
Yeah, and they definitely seem to be moving with purpose.
Or any of them like talking to each other.
Yeah.
What can I hear?
I guess I was gonna say at that point Marco's probably gonna stop the least busy looking one and hey, are things okay? There are a lot more people of your uniform here than there have been the past few days. Has something changed?
You kind of stop. You stop a blue-skinned tiefling who kind of looks at you and goes, naval business, just go about your time. Go about your day.
I mean, I am. I just want to make sure that, you know, I've got a family to take care of.
It's nothing you'd be concerned about. Just let us do our job.
Okay.
You can give me an
Okay.
insight check.
Cicely's gonna do it because she's just listening to this too.
12.
What does a 12 get me, Aaron? Nothing.
Something's up. That's a low roll. Here we go. Something is up. They're busy.
Okay. Can I try to like as we walk to the plaza? Can I try to like listen to the crowd to try and figure out see if I can piece together something of what's going on?
Yeah, give me a perception check as you make your way through. 16. So, for reference as well, as you're walking, it becomes more and more Navy.
Uh-huh.
And as you're walking, Cicely, you hear the crowd kind of talking. So what happened to those guys? They took the guy on his left, and then you hear, don't worry about it. I'll be more criminal stuff. This town's full of it. So what is the Navy looking for here? Shh, come on. And eventually you circle back to the plaza, and this time you see the now missing a wheel carriage. There are bits of the street that are kind of torn and broken by something that's not there anymore. And
upon investigating that, well, out of character, Raphael knows that used to say grayscale on. Does it look like it was taken out and removed in a way that it still says grayscale on it?
Which one?
So remember how 2 weeks ago Nafis put down that growth, and it spelled out grayscale? I'm guessing that's what you're talking about. That was
the road is cracked by it looks like long kind of spindly striations.
Yeah, I was gonna
Almost
say
plant-like.
I was gonna say, do those striations still spell out grayscale?
It's really hard to tell because as you're getting closer and closer, you get about within 15 feet before you hit like a rope, not like a police line. It's like roped off now, and there's just a few naval officers kind of standing guard in front of it, kind of like people to go, move about, leave, don't linger.
That's pretty unhelpful.
Yeah, but wasn't this is the same carriage that was carrying the kid earlier today, yes?
To your recollection, to your memory, yes.
I wonder what could have happened.
I'm gonna just pray a certain something didn't happen.
I mean,
Huh?
The only way to know that is if we find the guys. So,
Yeah,
do
they
you
weren't
do we know
here today.
do we know where they were staying? Maybe they went back.
We know where at least one group is staying because that group went back to the original place.
Actually, we also know where they were supposed to be carrying out their missions, right? So,
Supposedly, yes.
yeah,
yes.
my problem is, I guess, that Marco would automatically assume to look for them there. Like, oh, maybe they're just doing their jobs.
Yeah. So first place is what is it? So 1, 2, 3. 3 of them were going to the bar, right?
Wasn't somebody supposed to go see Aldracanius?
Not today.
Oh.
Because we had stuff to investigate today.
Well, I thought part of it was dropping stuff off at Aldracanius.
So, to what I remember, your plan was some combination of going back to the bar, going back to the gambling hall, not the bar necessarily, going to shops and dining. That's what you guys were doing.
We did our job.
Yeah, we did our job.
Project's working. And then going towards the lower parts of the city. But
well, I guess. Well, that's the thing. It doesn't make sense for us to split up, so we would basically have to choose one of those two places to go to, and then I suppose hope to God that we see somebody in our party over there.
as we're kind of milling about, I assume at this point near like the roped off area, I want you to both make perception checks.
Uh-oh.
Yeah.
22.
Thank you, welcome.
So
Thank you, dice.
there's a lot of people here, and you really can't make heads or tails. Marco, as you're kind of just keeping an eye out, you see kind of a shimmering figure, kind of gently moving through the crowd towards you guys, like the air is bending off something.
I'm gonna tap Sicily, ready a dagger, in like I'm not like holding it in my hand, but like I'm thumbing like the handle of it as I make my way towards it.
It gets closer and closer.
Cecil's gonna be kinda on guard.
At about 10 feet, it stops and kind of peels away back. And as the light travels up and curves around, you see Baptiste.
What do you want?
He cocks an eyebrow at you guys and points to you and goes, and then points to the ground like, here?
Let's go somewhere else, I assume?
Alright, lead the way, Baptiste.
He kind of looks left and looks right, shrugs and starts walking back downstream to the left.
We
gonna follow?
follow him, I guess?
I'm just double checking just because names, it's been a week.
Baptiste is the mime.
Okay. Continue. Thank you. Just needed to be sure.
I'm not gonna forget that.
He pulls you off to like a more secluded side street and kind of stops and straightens himself, and then he points to you guys and shrugs his shoulders.
Tell me if I'm wrong, is that supposed to be like, what are you guys doing here?
He gives you a thumbs up.
We're trying to figure out what happened, honestly.
Yeah, we were.
We just came back from the shop area and everything kind of nuts.
You watch as he holds out his left hand like palm up, and then his right hand above it, and then he kind of twirls his fingers, and you guys see a smaller image of the carriage,
Mm-hmm.
and then you see it lose a wheel. One of the door opens. A shadow goes out of the carriage, and the carriage illusion kind of folds in on itself and disappears.
Oh, so someone did break that kid out.
Uh-huh.
Does the Navy know who did it?
He looks at you and points to himself and goes and nods no and shakes his head no.
Okay.
And then
Okay.
he points to the crest on his jacket and then points to his left and goes and nods his head yes.
So,
Alright, so I'm
you
lost on
don't
the
know.
significance of pointing left, but I'm guessing that means that other people in your station know.
He points to as we say in your station, he points to the crest again.
I think he means the Navy knows who did it.
Oh no, that's what I meant by in your station.
When I say
But,
crest, I mean point to his rank.
Ah. So people higher than your rank?
He takes his hand, he takes his two hands
Mm-hmm.
and brings them up to the same level and puts them near his rank again.
Oh, so people at your rank don't know?
He stops for a second,
Mm-hmm.
and to the same left side, he snaps his fingers, and you see a colorful bird kind of flitter down, like the image of a bird. He points to the bird. He nods yes. He points to himself. He shakes his head no.
Does Evan Feather know?
He points to nods his head yes.
Shit.
Considering I have a bad feeling about who did this.
I'm starting to put...
He and quirks his head.
No. That is need-to-know information, Baptiste, and I'm sorry, I don't think I can tell you that.
Apologies. Contracts.
He looks at you and points at himself and at his rank and at his coat and at his little hat.
I mean, those things are all very nice, but I don't see... To be fair, Baptiste, I also don't know who's responsible, to be perfectly honest. I'm just guessing. And if my guess is right, then that's unfortunate. But I can't tell you what I don't know.
Sissa will just point at Wilco at that.
He shrugs.
So,
I was gonna say he kind of you go ahead.
No, I was gonna ask if he's seen any of our friends, but if he was gonna do that, would then what?
You ask him.
Yeah.
You ask him if he's seen anyone. He shakes his head no.
All right.
He shakes his head no, and then he kind of rifles through his inside pockets, and he pulls out a small book, and he begins flipping through it. He looks at you and then he points to the book, and then do you want me to do something?
No, you don't have to do anything. I mean, except if you told us everything you know, I'm guessing, right?
Trixie said yes.
Well, first off, thank you very much for that, because that's not something you had to do.
Very much so. Thank you.
But more important than that right now is we need to make sure that our friends aren't in.
He looks at you and he looks at you two and holds up 5 fingers.
2 plus 5 is 7. So, yeah. We know where we are. We don't know where the other 5 are.
He looks back at his book, and then back at his hand, and then you see him kind of move each finger individually, and then he settles on his ring finger, points at the book, and let me see how this works. Let me check something. Oh, here it is. Okay. He puts his ring finger in the book, and he stops and closes his eyes. And he then points north.
And you're saying we're gonna find someone there?
He shakes his head yes.
Thank you, Baptiste.
And then he takes
really
his
helpful
finger and does it again.
Mm-hmm.
And then he points his head, and then he points south.
So
Hold
someone's
on,
to
I'm
the
gonna start
north.
writing this down.
So someone's to the north and someone's to the south?
Shakes his head yes.
Alright.
He kind of stops, looks down at himself, and then he twirls his hand again for an illusion, and then you see a raven kind of on his hand, and he lets that fly south. And
Oh,
then he twirls his hand, and you see a red bird, and he lets that fly north.
Hey, correct me if I'm wrong. Dario's a crow, right?
Dario's a crow.
Okay.
What is Pax again? What bird is Pax?
Red bird.
It's kind of just like a big fat cardinal.
Cardinal, yeah.
Dario's a raven, thank you.
Oh, I was right. So I was right. It was raven.
Oh, it was a raven. That's what I was asking.
Right the first time then. Yeah, raven.
Because I'm sure as heck that even though he's a king, Ebonfeather would still be classified as a raven.
He is not. He's. I'll give you a nature check for him.
Wait, I'll do a nature check?
Yeah.
Fantastic. It's one of the things I'm best at.
I'm gonna go
Knowledge dirt me, Aaron.
He is a Kenku based on the bird of paradise.
Oh,
He's very colorful.
that's even scarier. Because his name is Ebonfeather. Maybe that's why I just assumed he was like a Corvo of some kind.
Baptiste looks at you and kind of like points north and south, and then he puts his pinky on the book, and then he points north again, and you see him like start to illusion, and then just kind of like shrug on it. I don't know what to do with that one.
You've been more than helpful.
Baptiste, I gotta ask, why are you helping us?
He shrugs.
Like, no reason. Like, really?
He shrugs.
There's something about that I don't...
You can insight him.
I can try. It's kind of difficult to incite a mime, Aaron. What's the deeper meaning of your art?
22? He doesn't talk, it's unnerving.
It is very unnerving. Is that all I get from the 22?
That's all you get. He doesn't talk, it is
What a
unnerving.
mysterious individual. I kind of hate it, Aaron. Alright, well, look, help is help.
Yes.
You've done a great service for us.
We've been very much trying to get our footing in this city ourselves.
Alright, now who do we want to go for first? If this is how this works, then Victor is to the south of our current location, Kai is to the north of our location. And it would, again, be best not for us to split up. There are more people up north, for sure.
I think we should head to the north, because a certain pairing split up that wasn't supposed to. If you realize.
Oh no, for sure. It was just essentially who we were prioritizing out of the two. So yeah, we can go north.
I don't. A certain someone is not supposed to be alone, and I don't trust him alone.
Okay. Well, Baptiste, I'm not sure what you were doing before. Thank you for finding us and and putting us on the right path.
He rubs a finger on his chin as you're going, and then he snaps, and then he goes back into his coat pocket and pulls out a letter.
Mm-hmm. Like an actual like correspondence
Yeah, 1
letter.
second.
Wait, did you say something, Aaron?
Yeah, Baptiste is pulling out a letter.
Yeah, no. I mean, oh, is he pulling out the letter right now?
Yeah,
I guess
probably.
Yeah, he brings out an actual like full letter, and he hands it to Cicely.
Cicely's going to accept it.
He kind of like takes out a dagger and like in the air, like a little bit above where the letter would start to open. He kind of pantomimes like cutting it open.
What a curious.
Yeah, Cicely's gonna go ahead and open that letter.
It is, as you open the letter, it is, first of all, it is horrible handwriting.
Okay.
Baptiste, did you write this?
Mm-mm. As you kind of read it, it looks like the handwriting of someone who's trying to learn cursive for the first time and is struggling with it.
Huh.
It looks like chicken. It looks like an entire letter written as in the form of a doctor's signature. It's horrible handwriting.
Oh,
Ew.
no. Okay.
I don't know whether to be ashamed or sad. I will make that decision when I learn who wrote it.
Give me an investigation check.
Can I get Marco to assist me with it?
Oh.
Oh.
Marco's just like, he does that thing from Sonic Boom where he just takes the letter out of and puts on a pair of reading glasses and then goes, oh, that's right, I don't know how to read.
Oh dear.
Sorry, I thought that would be funny at the time. Here you go.
Uh-huh. Well, investigation check.
10. Good thing you've seen his handwriting before. It's Lieutenant Governor Rhines.
Oh.
Wow, her handwriting sucks.
It's still not good to read. You barely get like the basics out of this letter. You get like a condensed version of wanted to check up on you, sent someone to city for you. How is it going?
Oh, Baptiste!
You say that out loud?
Yes, I did.
Baptiste shakes his head no.
Oh.
He shakes his head no and makes no. Puts his hands up.
Well, if you ever want to switch careers, she's a nice lady. Shitty handwriting, nice lady.
Do you know who the messenger is?
He takes his hands and puts them on his hips and just looks down. And then takes a deep breath. And then shakes his head yes.
Oh no. Is Joey in the city?
Oh no. That is the opposite news. If Baptiste were a Stinger agent, that would have been cool, but if Joy is here, that is a problem.
He shakes his head no. No. He points at you two, and then like dusts his hands off, and then walks away.
Thanks, I call after him.
He waves bye.
I'm guessing that him doing that was like the equivalent of, look, I've done I have.
Yeah.
Yeah, Cicely will just like wave. And whoever the hell this courier is, we're gonna have to find them. But we need to find the others first.
Oh yeah, I know, that's priority number one. I guess we'll keep our eyes out.
So,
Because
what are you... Oh, sorry.
Oh. Sis is gonna say, basically very low. Because if they done what I think I done, I'm gonna punch someone.
No, well, let's hear their side of the story first.
Where are you two heading?
To the north, Batman!
Alright. So, Ari. Matthew, now at this point, I believe.
Yes.
You sound low. Can you say something again?
I can attempt.
Yeah, you sound low, huh? I'm gonna turn up on my end, too. Say something?
Hello.
Yeah.
Still,
Still
You
low.
sound very
How
low.
about now?
you sound far away.
I'm not.
Wait,
Does this sound any better?
That
Yeah.
sounds
Actually,
way better.
yes.
Oh.
In fact, turn it down a little.
Oh, wait, go back.
Okay.
goes back to 100%.
Oh god.
Alright.
This is only me at 60% power.
So, you stand is the wrong word. You are power walking away from the scene of your
I'm
breakout.
fine. Okay, so clarification. I
With
am
Sakura.
fully
With Sakura.
with Sakura.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
Who's currently like assist walking you, like your arms over his shoulder, and he's kind of like pulling you a little bit. So
Yeah.
what's the plan now?
Well, I don't know about you, but I'm gonna go check out a lead.
Can I put something out there? I'm gonna make a suggestion.
I'm not gonna
Because-
stop you.
That was very illegal. Like bad, right?
Hold on, who's talking to me right now?
Sakura.
Okay, just making sure.
Because Sakura's play is not here today, people.
Correct.
Just
So,
making sure.
I'm gonna put this out there. Maybe we should go back with everyone else and figure out what to do.
Well, I think you should go back. But, when you see the others, tell them to meet me at the Gilded Shell.
Hey, for player reference, is the Gilded Shell the information one or the money one?
Money,
I believe money.
says the mysterious voice in the sky.
Thank you.
All I'm saying is we don't know where Victor went. We don't know where Kai is. Maybe now isn't the best time to go looking for things about you know who with what just happened.
Hey, sorry. Hello? Can you hear me now?
Yeah.
Looking for us currently? Like, I see someone looking at me?
Make a perception check. 5. A lot of people here.
It's a bit too crowded. You're right, though.
Look. All I'm saying is we are now kind of criminals.
There's
And-
something I need to tell you about me. But for later.
I'm gonna put that away in the back for now. Let's just try to get everyone back together on the same page so we can figure out what to do.
Alright. And I'm sorry, but to make sure that we're gonna be laying low, I'm gonna have to put a cap in Yorn and Matthew for a while, so
That's
unfortunately.
fine. That's fine. Let's just okay. Oh, where were we supposed to meet? Where should we try to go?
I think for a second. And You know how Raven has those, like from That's So Raven, by the way. How she has those psychic vision.
Yeah.
I'm gonna attempt to like just I'm going through my memories to
You're gonna Raven snap?
yeah, and then after a few seconds I'm gonna be like, okay, I think I got it.
Oh snap!
That's so Ari.
That is so Ari.
I'll see myself out.
I believe a good place to go would be either our collective hotels or no, not the Navy office or Aldricanius. Aldricanius' office is also a pretty good bet.
Let's go with
That's one.
I don't know. You want to try the hotels, the inns?
Question, is Aldricanius' office on the way to any of the hotels?
Yes.
Are they,
In your current location, yeah.
yeah, I think we should go to the office and then, fan out from there. Because if they're not there, then we can mark that off the list.
All right.
Sound good?
All right. Let's.
If I had a familiar, this would be a lot easier.
Would it?
I mean,
I feel like we're doing too much in the familiar thing.
no, there's always room for like a lizard or whatever I might have. But yeah, let's go. We're gonna start walking.
Okay. So it's Sakura and Matthew making your way back to the streets.
Yes, indeed.
As you cross by Aldricane's office, I want an investigation check from you.
$15.
It's empty.
Well, they're not here. And neither is Aldricanius, and you know what? We've done enough crime for today, so I'm not gonna break back into his house.
We've done. Let's just go back to the inn, please.
Is there, so he's just not there, right? There's not it doesn't look like another break-in?
No, it's empty.
Okay. Yeah, let's just
Undisturbed
go.
and empty. Alright. So.
Oh, wait, the only other person, never mind.
Kai.
I just realized. Oh, go ahead.
Kai. As I was cutting to you, as you're kind of milling about in this tavern, contemplating what you've done, rubbing the side of your face that still stings a little bit, the door opens and Sakura and Matthew, he's doing that, wander in. Oh, and Matthew looks like shit. Look, he got stabbed. Where do you want to go, Ari?
Kai, meet me in my room. I'm gonna go to my room.
Okay. You three are now in the room. You keep going first, and then Kai enters about a minute later.
Kai, hold on, I need to change into something more comfortable.
I don't like that!
I'm gonna change my face to Nugget, and I'm gonna reverse my jacket so the part where I stab myself is on the inside of the jacket now.
Okay.
Kai,
Why did you?
because those other faces have too much heat on them. They're closing in on me, man.
You could have just been armored.
No, of course not. You know what they do to changelings?
Okay. Anyway, we're in a situation.
Well, that sounds like quite a lot. So, I don't know where they'll be, but my only lead now is, well, the Gilded Shell. Which, to be fair, I did say that I wanted to go there, but no. We have to go to the market and go see Aldracanius and whatever. We're kind of in disarray right now, but if time is up...
We also do have that, thing outside of town, the shipment.
It's just one thing after another. So, place your bets. What do you think has to do with Grayskull, right? The shipment outside of town or the Gilded Shell? Just came from there, no one's there. Moving on. You mean shops and dining? No, we're not going there. If they're there, they're lost to time. Moving on.
That's fair.
Well, first of all, there's money there. Secondly, I don't know. I just have a gut feeling. If you know what I mean.
So let's just lay this out.
Oh, wait, hold on. Speaking of which, that kid, right? I saw you save him. I was also there, by the way.
Hey, welcome.
Or-
Hello.
Hey.
Could you guys not hear me?
Oh no. Let's go. Peter.
Oh, I'm done.
Yeah.
I mean, we could always ask Aldracanius. There's a good chance they may have.
Yeah. So, where you going?
I still think best bet is meet up at Aldracanius' office with. Wait, is the boy here? No, wait, Victor has him, right?
You remember getting split up running south of the plaza? While you're having this discussion, somewhere in the first floor of the inn, Cicely and Marco arrive.
This is the original inn we were in, right?
Original inn, yeah.
Is the innkeeper there?
Yes. The dwarven woman is there.
Hey, have you seen our friend
Your
Tiefling?
stupid friends are upstairs.
That's
Thank you.
very rude, but thank you.
Cicely's just gonna head upstairs.
It's not rudeness, it's dwarven honesty.
You have a lot of fancy words for things that are just straight up not socially acceptable, but I hope you have a nice day. That's called human kindness. Bye.
Mm,
And then Marco
I
goes
don't like
upstairs.
this. It runs against my dwarven gruffness.
Alright, so upstairs we go.
Yeah. Now you two head upstairs, and you knock on the door. You're just going in.
We're gonna do, or rather, Marco's gonna do the 335 knock. I mean, the 337 knock, rather. So,
Oh, that.
Yeah, you get it. Could be Victor.
Marco's doing like I don't know how to describe the vaudeville bow, where like his foot is out in front and his other foot's to the side, and he's like doing like jazz fingers.
She doesn't look happy. Yeah, no, she does not look happy.
Yeah, I bet.
I imagine.
What's going on,
I
kiddo?
imagine.
Don't worry, I'm pretty sure we weren't followed.
Aaron,
Yeah.
in the middle of this, Kai is getting a punch. Yeah.
Which sentence? I feel like that matters. It's like the first one.
Oh man, I've been wanting to do that since day one. It's that easy?
What did I tell you guys not to do?
Well, I mean, to be fair, I feel like he did the right thing. I feel like execution, you know, for just being around a place
You were
is kind of
pissing off
much.
the military. What the fuck? Oh, good. Victor's
What?
getting a punch too.
I don't think you could punch him. I think he's like never around. So like, I don't think you can punch him tonight.
And what? Mm-hmm.
Man, this really sucks. So
So,
original idea still
how
stands.
long do we have?
2 days.
In about 2 hours.
I see. Where's the casino again? And where was the other thing that we need? The other thing we need to investigate?
So. The casino's in the east. I will, now that you have. I will actually do something here. Perfect.
Hey, out of curiosity, why didn't we just ask Nugget to copy the face of that one guy who was clearly like in the 3 rung of Grayscale's group, and then just walk into his office and kill him again?
I mean, we
That
were
seemed like
gonna
a pretty
do that.
solid plan.
I mean, we were gonna do that, and then that whole kid thing happened, so it sort of like distracted us from the initial goal. And we still have the 2 days to do that.
It didn't really seem as if that was like any of those things were necessarily integral.
Sound fine to me. I'm marking places on your map.
Okay.
I don't like that.
So, my proposal: half the group goes to the casino, the other half double checks whatever the hell that court is, because
I don't know. With 2 days left, can we really afford to just be running around checking the cart? I mean, we don't even know if that has anything to do with the whole.
Yeah, I think the cart can be
okay.
pushed back to not at all.
Didn't Aldricanius want us to investigate that?
No, we heard about it, and we figured maybe it might have something to do with the whole drug thing. You know how it like works with the undead and all that. So Victor was gonna look into it.
Fair. Okay.
He did want you to investigate that.
Oh wait, he did. Oh my
Yeah.
bad.
Because he came back with the bleeding nose. I'm like, yeah, that shit's weird.
Oh,
Yeah.
well, I mean, we got 2 days to kill Grayscale and prove our innocence, if that can be. I mean, not
There's
prove
no
our
such thing
innocence,
as
but
innocence in this case because you guys actually.
okay. Listen,
What?
I realize,
I have half a
probably what we
mind
did wasn't the best, but
to go out there and find Feather right now, turn all of you in. The only
I
reason I'm
think
not-
that's a
Be
little
arrested
bit hasty. Yeah, but we didn't do anything.
also,
That is something. This was something I was entirely against.
also, Sicily, it doesn't really matter because, like you said, the Navy and military don't interact all that well. They might just like not give a shit and arrest you for the sake of arresting you.
Yeah, well, I'd love to see that hold up with the mere court.
Yeah.
Yeah, they had probable cause for that. They don't have probable cause to murder somebody who they don't know did anything
I
right.
mean, who's gonna stop them, really?
Who is
Entire
very
governments
much-
from other countries.
and also two people who were very much have alibis to not have been there.
That's not
I
the
don't-
point. I don't think that the necessary course of action is to bring you guys to Ebon Feather, especially considering that you guys probably did something right.
I mean, like, they were just gonna kill a kid for being forced to do something. They didn't even
Yeah,
bother
no,
to care.
I don't blame you guys. All right, but what's important now is that we do the job and we do it right.
Come on, Cicely, it's not the end of the world. I mean... I think, you know what, let's look at the upside. I mean, if we get Grayscale now, the Navy has to sort of, like, get involved, because, like, that's our alibi, I guess, or our excuse for getting the kid.
I don't think that we necessarily need an excuse. I think the most important thing is to make sure that we do what we're here to do.
Well,
We
yeah, no,
can get
I
out.
mean, like, the Navy can't, like, ignore it for sure now.
So, where are you guys going? What's the plan, guys?
Alright,
Casino, it sounds like.
yeah, let's just go with the plan and hope we run. Okay,
I think the plan in order is find Victor, invasion of the body snatchers, that one guy from
Okay.
figure out where he roosts essentially, and then just climb the very short ladder and get to top of it and decapitate the head of the snake.
so wait, guys, really quick, I did, so, you remember when do you guys remember seeing the tree in the plaza?
There was no tree in the plaza.
Oh, well, I mean, I didn't expect you to see it, but, like, I made a blood tree there, or, well, what looked like one of those blood trees, you know, from the, man. I
Hey,
didn't
Jerry?
make it, it was more like an illusion thing, and I did that, right, to make it look like the blood tree where they're getting the drug from, and then I had Grayscale written all over it.
But there was nothing there.
Well, I mean, it was there for a bit.
Okay, I don't know if that got what you wanted.
I mean, yeah, like,
So you're off to find Victor?
I guess we gotta try and find Victor. Should we ask Aldricanius first, or go to where Kai thinks he might have gone? Alright.
So,
Are we just gonna Scooby-Doo line up sneak out the door?
Are you?
But no. Don't do that.
How about we just all leave within 2-minute intervals of each other?
You know what? Fine.
There's a face palm
So
with
while the
that.
party decides how to leave a building, I'm gonna cut to Victor. Victor,
Yes.
you've been in this house, making sure that this man doesn't bleed out to death here on the couch. Is there anything you would have been doing?
Aside from keeping watch and making sure that Aster's sister doesn't just come down,
You do hear periodic kind of footsteps.
like I won't do anything like harsh or like instigating or any. I think the word might be.
Mm-hmm.
But like I won't like initiate any sort of like friendly banter there.
You do hear footsteps that kind of move towards the stairs and then kind of step back.
Yeah, I would like look up by the stairs and then go back to like. I would look through my journal, my father's old journal with schematics and stuff like that.
Kind of peeking. You don't see her. You just hear movement above you. And then after about half an hour, Dario goes, "Hey, Aster's back. You brought a doctor? Oh, that's probably a doctor. Yeah, let's go with doctor." And
Is there anything for me to see before opening?
you hear a knock on the door.
I guess you're not gonna let me see before opening. I guess I'm
You
gonna.
hear a knock on the door.
I'll creak open the door slightly.
As you creak the door open, you see Aster, and standing behind him, a white tiefling woman in a long gray coat, kind of scars going like around the bottom part of her left cheek. She has 2 horns intact, and one of them is kind of in a third one that looks like it starts to sprout, but cracked off midway through. So it's like 2.5 horns.
I'll take it. This is the doctor.
She sticks her hand out and goes, "Dr. Feelgood at your service."
Aaron, I hate you.
Sexual healing.
Well, moving on. I'll shake the hand and then I'll like motion to come in.
It's very cold.
Yeah.
As motion comes in, she kind of like swoops into the room. "Now, where is... Oh, look at you." She kind of makes her way over. Kind of leans over him. "Oh, he's bleeding a lot."
Yeah, that's kind of why we called you in here tonight. My apologies for the
Leans over.
late house call, if you would.
Kind of leans... Oh, it's part of my job. She kind of leans over.
Of course it is.
Slaps him on the side of the face. "Is your family sick?" And then you hear a very weak... "All of them except me." "Huh. Isn't that sad? And have you been around the city recently?" "Yeah, went fishing." "How did you, find yourself like this? You know, you are a little bit sick now." "Fishing accident. You there." He turns back to you. "What, how did you come about him?"
Let's just say I did my good deed for the day. Nothing more.
"Oh. Well, I'm just so enthralled, I need to know where he comes from."
Where he comes from?
"Yes, I mean, he's not supposed to be alive, you know. Last I heard, him and the rest of his former co-workers had a bit of an accident."
I'll take it you're not planning to do anything with that information now, are you?
Call it curiosity. I just want to know where you got him from.
You'll have to forgive me for holding my secrets right now. Perhaps maybe another time we'll have this talk.
Well,
In better times.
suit yourself. I do have, well, I don't do much operating anymore. She kind of opens her coat, and I want a perception check from you, Victor.
Okay, perception.
Yeah. 8.
Man, we're really starting strong with the nat 20s on the wrong side.
You hear something.
That's me every session.
You hear something from inside your coat. Tapping
Something-
on glass.
Something from inside my coat?
Yeah, tapping on glass.
Oh god, is it the fucking red goop shit again?
I'm gonna pull it out to check.
I'm gonna check. Preferably subtly.
Give me a sleight of hand check. 21.
That's much better.
You kind of go inside the coat and pull it out a little bit, and you see that the dust inside is all settling towards, like, it's violently rebounding off the side facing Dr. Feelgood.
Someone's trying to react to... So it's almost like it's all... Is it like a magnet?
Yes.
Kind of?
Yes.
No, this is curious.
Oh well.
You said, what kind of doctor are you?
The best kind. A back alley doctor.
Oh, joy. It's all
Hold still. She kind of leans over him and she pulls out a long needle. And inside you see a very dull pinkish red fluid.
Is it similar to the dust before it was the dust? Like when it was more liquidy in the blood?
It's dull pink.
What?
It's dull pinkish red.
Okay, so it's a different color.
A little bit. Like this, the dust is pure bright red. This is more muted.
Okay.
Oh well. I'm used to be one of those. I used to be certified, but some of my methods were a little bit too forward thinking. So I found alternate lines of work. He looks down and goes, now, this will hurt a lot, but it will keep you alive. Probably. So,
Try not to scream.
oh right, the screaming. Fine, I guess I'll sedate him. You watch as she cocks her fist and punches him out. There.
That's certainly one way to get that result.
I do my best work. Now, hold still. And she kind of takes the needle and brings it towards his neck and pushes the plunger in. And you hear the tapping on the glass get faster and faster as the needle goes further and further in.
Just what are you putting in him?
Oh, you know. My own.
No, I don't know.
Exactly. That's why
What are
I'm
you-
the doctor.
What are you putting in him?
It's a little thing that I mixed up for these situations.
And what exactly would be in that little thing you mixed up? I see you're trying to avoid the answer here as I'm asking this question.
She kind of gets off him and turns back around. I call it Dr. Feelgood's Panacea. It's a cure-all. And as she kind of puts it away, you begin to see the wounds begin to close on their own.
Interesting.
Though, like with most testing things like this, supplies are quite low and there may be side effects.
Side effects how?
Not everyone lives.
I don't think I would call death a side effect. I think that would call that a mistake.
Listen, What's your name?
Isaac.
Listen, Isaac. The intended result of this panacea is to keep people alive. If they die, that's an unintended side effect. It's also itching in a rash, but...
See, now those are side effects, but you certainly have some interesting way of thinking about things, Doc. So as long as I'm chewing your ear off right now, do you mind if I ask you a quick question?
Sure, why not?
I hold up the vial, preferably out of reach. Out of the immediate reach. So, why don't you explain to me why the fuck this thing was magnetizing? Come on, I should be good at these.
15. Where did you get that from?
Now I think I should be asking the questions right now, Doc.
It's funny. Because there's only one place you can get that from.
Really? Why don't you inform me?
You haven't been outside of town recently, have you?
And what if I was?
Well, if you were, and you did come across an old, cart or two that used to belong to someone like, I don't know, some ones that, I don't know, love this ocean in frequent white colors.
I'm gonna have to give you some names, Doc. I'm not exactly catching on.
Have you been to that little cart thing the Navy's missing outside of town?
That's debatable. And what if I have?
Because that's the only place I know to get you something. To get something like that.
Wait, Aaron, for reference, this is the jar that I extracted from that, what's it called, the dead body, right?
Yeah.
Well, isn't that interesting? Because it's not where I got it at all. However, you telling me that might lead me to an interesting little lead now. Thank you, Doc.
Well,
Why don't you tell me what else you know about this? As long as I have your attention.
I can't give away all my trade secrets.
Oh, I'm not here to steal ideas or anything like that. Let's just say this particular case has a little bit of a personal job of mine. Nothing medical related. I'm not here to steal your profession, obviously.
Well,
But let's just say if there's a source of this right here, that I might have to get involved in some way.
well, I do have other house calls to make. If you would like to come by my office, I'd be more than willing to talk to you then.
Yeah, it might not be for a little while, Doc. I have my hands quite full right
I
now.
have all the time in the world.
Though I'd love to chew your ear off at some point.
Excellent. I'm on the east side of town. Near the ports.
I assume in a back alley, of course.
Oh, technically below a sewer, but that's semantics.
I think we'll get along just fine, Doc.
Feel free to come by. And preferably alone. I don't really like having this get around.
Like I said before, I think you and I are going to get along just fine, Doc.
She leaves.
I have a little smirk on my face.
She leaves. As she leaves, Asta quickly runs to the door and closes it. And then watches her out the curtains, like peeks from the blinds as she watches her. And then waits as she trails down the street and turns back and goes, "You're not gonna go there, right?
Wait, who's saying that? Aster?
You're not gonna go there." "Yeah, Asta, you're not gonna go there, right?"
To the back alley, Doc.
"Yeah."
And what if I am?
That
After I deal with the boy over there, get him out of town, I'm not exactly going... You don't have to exactly worry about what I do from there on out.
That's... God. She's with Grayscale.
Oh, now is she?
I thought that was obvious from the fact that, hey, bleeding criminal, let's get the criminal doctor.
Relax, I'm aware. I'm not a fool. Let's just say I'm playing nice for now.
Oh, good. Don't do anything reckless, please. She's dangerous. People that go to her don't always come back, and the ones that do don't always come back right.
I appreciate the concern, but you needn't worry about me.
No, I do if you're going to see her. They don't come back right. Even if they do. Now,
Aster, I have to ask you a question.
yes.
You saw me come at your door with your bloody friend after picking a fight with arguably one of the strongest military forces in this town they have, let alone the continent itself.
Oh no, this is...
You don't have to worry about me being a little bit right, a little bit wrong. And the last thing I want to do right now is get you involved.
Hmm?
I appreciate the concern, but at the same time, every decision I make will be mine and mine alone. I am saying all this with like a smile on my face.
I just want to put out there that she's bad. Okay, there's a reason she's only called in emergencies. Grayscale is crooked, bad, criminal, tyrant, possibly. But if the things I've heard about her are true, she's worse. That's it.
Guess I'll just have to see that with my own eyes.
Now, go. I've been down here too long with acquaintances. I'm going to need to... My sister need to come downstairs, alright?
I'm sorry, can you repeat that? I actually didn't hear you
My
properly.
sister didn't come downstairs while I was gone, right?
No, I heard a little pitter-patter here and there, but nothing exactly I didn't really notice.
She knows not to bother acquaintances. Go. I've got some cleaning up to do.
Well, I mean, I do always have to stay here and watch the boy right now, right?
If you want, you could.
Because, to be fair, I do actually have some questions for him, too.
Make a medicine check.
Apparently I am a doctor!
He's
As
turning...
the PhD slides into my hand.
He's with your newfound PhD. You notice his veins are splitting,
Oh, that's not good.
and he's pale.
What the f... So with that newfound PhD, is there anything I know to do in this type of situation, Sir Aaron?
Veins that just split? No.
So I think my services might be a little bit more needed than you might think, as I bring attention to the splitting veins!
Hey, Vic.
Yes, he's saying this telepathically, right? He's not
Yeah.
yelling that? Good.
The menagerie's here. I learned that word. I've been reading.
I'll take it that you mean...
A collection of animals. Your friends are here. That's
Yeah,
what I'm
okay,
getting.
I got that. I just wanted to... So I'm gonna step outside for a little bit, because I doubt you want entire group of people in here.
No,
One's
be
probably... Yeah, I'll try to find a nice little alley to sneak in. But I personally might be back in a little bit, just to check on the recovery of the boy.
Okay. As you step outside, party.
Marco was just about to knock on the door.
Yeah, I'm opening the door.
You open the door to see Victor.
This isn't.
You
You
open the door to see Marco's fist.
Yes, thank you.
Never change, Marco. Never change.
And also got punched from Sicily.
Can I attempt to catch that? Because I'm fully prepared for people being
I'll say make a dexterity save with disadvantage.
Deck save.
Man, I was
Just
really
have a
hoping.
fist that
I was
has
really
skill
hoping the
saving
attack roll would go to Sicily just to see if Mark punched in the arm by accident.
You don't touch it fast enough.
Oh, I wasn't trying to die. I was just trying to like put my arm in front of it.
Yeah, no. You get punched in the arm. You get punched in the side of the like the left pectoral. That's what I'm looking for. Jesus.
Well, aren't I popular today?
Kai, say the thing.
Uh-huh. She does not look
Kai,
happy
say the
at
thing.
all.
Yeah.
The thing that
Victor,
Evan
if it
Feather
makes you
told
feel any better, I think you did a good job.
Yes. I'm glad to see you are still in one piece, boy. Well, lucky for you, I've happened to stumble across a little bit of information on my own. Well, for starters, I got two new leads on two very different yet very important things.
Huh.
Well,
After this point kind of walks over. If you're going to stand in my doorway, then let's talk in my doorway.
yeah, sorry about that. We'll find another quiet place. I really don't want to drag you in on this.
This is fine. This is
Are
fine.
you sure? Again, I told you I don't want you to be involved in this.
Well, the thing about this is what's the term he used for it? Company housing. So anyone who lives on this block is.
Oh.
Good to know.
Yeah, understandable. I'm gonna take you up on that offer now.
Inside we go.
Inside we go.
Cool. You guys walk into a on Aster's couch, a deathly white corpse. Not corpse,
jeez.
body with veins that are becoming more and more pronounced by the moment, and it's starting to smell.
Should I do something about that?
Actually, yes, Sokka, if you could lend a hand there.
Yeah.
Well, I could. Okay, so if you let me, that actually has to do with where I got these new leads right now.
Fuck.
Aaron, can I do a medicine check to see how much healing this child needs?
Give me a medicine check.
Yeah, I'm running low on the spell slots here, Chief.
16. As you kind of look the body over, you kind of run down on his stomach. You see this dark kind of like this darkening spot where like his liver would be.
Does it feel? Can I feel it?
You feel it, and it feels like a water balloon.
Oh, it's swelling up. Oh God, what?
Oh.
Okay, listen, Victor. I can fix the whole blood thing, but his internal organs are swelling. Like his liver shouldn't be this big. What happened?
Well, let me to catch you up on what happened after me and Kai split up. I assume Kai tried his best to explain what happened before, and I'm very proud of you, son. But we.
Look,
Okay,
He's nugget right now.
At this point, let's just get this goddamn job done.
Yeah, so
I'm listening for the story.
catching you up to speed. So after me and Kai
He coughs up blood.
after me and Kai split up, I was given the direction of an acquaintance
lay on hand, Aaron, to see how. Yeah, I don't know where that came from, Aaron. I give him 2 points of lay on hand to see like what's.
As you go to lay on hands him, you get begin to put healing into him, and he screams out in pain.
Okay, we're not doing that. Do I use those 2 points?
Yes.
All right. Well, that's all I had left. Well,
Try not to,
Victor,
try not to move.
Do we have the equivalent of inflict wounds?
No, we are not doing that.
how would
It
that
might be
help?
what works.
Anyway, let me continue.
Yes,
So-
please.
After we'd got splitting up, I set him down in an alleyway. He told me that he would find me an acquaintance of his who can get him a doctor. That's how I got over here. Now, after going to Asta here, got a little doctor named Aaron I, the player, and losing mental damage as a player. In regards to names, the name was
Dr.
Feelgood,
Feelgood.
right? Dr. Feelgood.
Yes.
We ran to it. He brought back a doctor known as Dr. Feelgood. Apparently, he's quite connected to the Grey Cell, and apparently even more sadistic. She gave him a sedative, quote unquote, and started applying. It was a rather pinkish liquid inside of it, a supposed cure-all, but it gave this little thing a nice little reaction to it, almost like a magnet. As I pull out the jar, the vial, with the stuff that I extracted from that corpse that one time.
Wait. It reacted to her?
It reacted almost like a magnet, like it was almost trying to go towards it.
Did you show her what you had?
Well, now here's where I get the other lead right now.
Mm-hmm.
So, upon noticing that little vial of mine, she got, quite interested. Because, supposedly, there's only one place you can get something quite like this, and it's not exactly where we found it.
Huh.
And it is in possession of the Navy, of all people.
Interesting, but
So-
So I am very much interested in this.
Hold
Now-
on, guys.
What now?
And you said
Now-
she works for.
Grayscale.
Grayscale, and apparently she needs this stuff for her quote-unquote business. She was afraid I might steal her ideas or something like that.
So wait.
What I'm trying to get at right here is that there is a very fine line between the Navy, our little doctor right here, that stuck the nice big syringe into the boy right there, and the man we've been looking for this entire time.
So I have an addendum to the plan.
That being,
We pay her a visit, but with somebody who works for Grayscale.
well, as a matter of fact, I did get a nice little invitation to, and the exact location of where her the general location of where her office is.
Are we
No.
staging an ambush?
Well, here's the thing though. Let's just say she's not exactly fond of a lot of company.
Well, she doesn't have to be if she doesn't know it's coming.
Let me make a slight addendum. She said that the thing came from the naval caravan. That's where she knows she can get it from.
Yeah, but I'm saying like that stuff was definitely in possession of the Navy, and there's a line leading that to her work, which leads to
Yeah.
Great Scale. That's what I was trying to get at.
So,
But what I'm saying is,
am I crazy or was Ari gonna say something?
I was.
no, please speak your piece. I pretty much caught you up to
I'm
speed on what
good.
happened.
Yeah?
Okay then, I guess.
nugget.
Dandy.
Why
Was that it?
like that?
Oh, delightful.
Okay.
Wait, really quick before we continue this. So that stuff. So what you're telling me is that there's a very high chance that what she put into this dying child here is the same dust you have in that vial, or well, I mean a
I
different.
wouldn't say the same dust, but it definitely gives off some kind of reaction. It's hard exactly to tell.
Just give me 1 second, Aaron. Wait, do I have any? I'm gonna use a divine sense, Aaron.
Mm-hmm.
So you know, celestial fiend or undead within 60 feet, yada yada. Ping that shit. Is he pinging up as undead or the celestial thing with the god of war?
As you do that, he does come up as undead, but it
Figured as much.
begins fading, and you guys looking at the body, the color begins to return. The swelling liver, that like discoloration begins to fade as well, and he stops screaming.
Interesting.
Should I
Actually,
check
hold
to
on.
see if he's stable
wait,
now?
Wait, Aaron, I have an important question.
Mm-hmm.
Is there any rash forming?
Make an investigation check.
I'm not gonna like fucking like strip search him, but like just from just a visual
Make an
standpoint from
investigation check.
of the parts that are exposed.
There's a rash on the injection site.
Yep, just as she said. I point. There's a rash.
What did she say?
Oh, she said there might be some side effects like a rash, death, other things. I
Yeah,
know.
this is
I said the same thing.
All right, guys.
I guess in this case it is.
Guys,
Um,
it's fine. We need to get our job done and get out of here.
Oh yeah, no, that's the priority, but this just gave us a really convenient way to get that job done.
Fair enough.
Yes, I know.
So-
Listen, Cicely, I know you're disappointed in me. Please know I did. You surprisingly, you don't need to blame anything on Kai this time.
Are you sure about this?
Marco's gonna put his hand over his
Oh.
mouth and then straight to Victor's ear. If you feel better, I'm pretty sure everyone else thinks it was awesome.
So
I'm not looking. I'm not looking for any approval. I just did what I thought was right.
I've been thinking about something. Right? Now I
Was that Aster or the boy?
Aster. I have an idea that helps both of us. When I say both of us, I mean the singular me and the collective you.
Yeah, it's both of us.
Yeah.
Okay.
What if you go to the shipment? Right? You get whatever the fuck this is, and you bring it to the Navy as a show of good faith.
To the Navy.
You think that'll work?
The ones already
That
in
is-
possession of this dust.
Thing is, they lost it.
I
mean,
look, listen. You said you got him when he was being he's going to be executed.
Yeah.
Yeah, in the town square, no trial, no nothing.
That doesn't seem very Navy-like. They're
So you're saying we've got a case of doppelgangers?
they're hard asses.
No, I think they're just heavily on edge right now.
Are you sure
there's
it's not?
a double Navy agent?
You seem. You seem very like accepting of what is essentially almost corrupt politics. They were about to murder a boy in the middle of the street. I wouldn't
I see
attribute it to simply being on edge.
Preteen politics is fun.
That doesn't sound like politics.
That doesn't sound like politics. That sounds like corruption, if you ask me.
Ignore that.
Okay, regardless, point is, like Cicely said, let's focus on the big thing at hand here. We're gonna...
So, Aster, are you telling me that there might be an imposter Navy running around?
I don't fucking know, but I know that's not Navy-like. Yeah, they'll kill certain pirates on sight, but normally that isn't it. They're regimented, almost scarily so. So I don't know. Something's weird. That's it.
Let's put it this way. Guys, Marco and I ran into Baptiste earlier and, well, Evan Feather knows that it was you guys. Lower ranks don't. So far. He said, you guys said they were supposed to be keeping an eye out for us, right? Marco and I were fine in this plaza.
48 hours.
No, what I'm saying is that
Maybe they know, and that's why they're not spreading word.
Evan Feather...
That wouldn't make any sense, because if the order was to apprehend on site, Baptiste would have apprehended on site.
Well, hold on a minute. Kai,
Unless he just likes us.
You said Evan Feather gave us 48 hours before it gets real bad. Oh, I see the little game he's playing now. Keep just the top brass with the information and then spread it to the lower after 48 hours. things are getting a hell of a lot more hectic then.
I would also like to point out he's not the one in charge either.
I suppose not, but
Well, whoever.
He's still, unfortunately, a general.
Well, that means whoever's in charge around here must have a really sick sense of humor. Or they know something we don't.
I'm going to... I don't know. My money is something's weird in that caravan. That's it. Whether you guys want to actually check that, it's on you. If you're hell-bent on going straight for grayscale, gilded shell, or... That's all I can think of. Don't really know much else where to find him.
Essentially, we have two options right now.
Esther, I know you said that doctor worked under Grayscale's payroll, but how close would you claim they be?
She's not his... She's not affiliated with the other gang, so I think it's his person? Like, she's his. Though, I still don't necessarily know where she works. She said east.
Well, she said east in the sewer, so that's already narrowing down quite a bit.
You're going to go into the sewers.
Maybe.
Fair enough. Just... I don't know. I just want to not... I just want to wake up in 72 hours. Not in a cell, preferably.
I told you, you have no reason to get involved with us right now. If you want to simply just feign ignorance, or even say, yeah, they were here, they broke into my house, and there was nothing I can do, you're more than welcome. If by some ungodly chance I end up getting caught by all of this, I'll abide by whatever story you set. We call that fair?
I guess. Just... I don't know. That's fair, I guess. He kind of looks back over. Hey. Didn't he not have... Oh my god, give me a second.
so, how about that weather? Look,
I mean,
to
we
be
could just
perfectly
hold their
honest,
hostage for grayscale. I mean,
I don't know if he'd care about that, but to be frank, if we're gonna kill Grayscale, might as well also kill her, though she's nearly just as powerful and just as threatening.
Alternatively, I can just become her.
you haven't seen her
What
yet.
does that solve?
Frankly, I'd like to see just exactly what she's putting into that.
No, really, what would that solve?
Okay. Can I put another question out there?
Sure.
Where are you going to find Grayscale?
Preferably at home.
Where does he live?
No,
That's
I
what we've
know.
been trying
the
to figure out.
So how are you going to get to him?
We're grasping on whatever leads we can right now.
That's what we were trying to figure out.
No one knows where he lives. No
I'm
one.
sure somebody knows.
I mean, okay, wait. Here's a better way. What if we just cause enough ruckus he has to come out?
Oh, please, that's not gonna happen.
Oh yeah, absolutely
You know how
not.
careful he is?
Also, that doctor, if it sounds pretty important if she's using, that drug to make medicine.
Well, that was one of 4 ideas.
I'm willing to pay a little visit myself.
I think we should all be behind the door with a hammer
I would prefer maybe a safe one, at least 100 feet away. That way I can keep Dario in range and cause no suspicion.
I can aim a bow within 100 feet.
She explicitly said she's going to be busy the rest of the day.
Well, I'm not saying right now, obviously.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
I'm saying later on.
We're going to clear the GM as the DM.
Yeah.
So,
So you have the Gilded Shell, the
we have the
caravan.
Gilded Shell and the caravan for today.
And that's just what we can do today?
More or
Pretty
less,
sure.
yeah.
Alright, well,
I'm
I guess it
still
depends on what we think is more important.
I'm still super interested in whatever the caravan is, if it's causing the Navy to act up like this.
That, and frankly, if Aster's right and it gets the Navy off our backs, then we have to.
Then that gives us more time to investigate our other stuff.
So.
Alright, is everybody else convinced?
Yeah, sure. I'm that.
Okay. So.
You know,
So first up, let's take a break if you guys want. You can take a break here.
Okay.
Or you guys want to keep going? It's up to you guys.
I don't know, DM, you tell me.
Let's see how this goes. Let's see how this goes.
Yeah, sure.
Okay.
So you're heading
What's
out
that?
to the
No break, a series first?
So you're heading out to the caravan?
I guess so. I think that was that unanimous? I hope that was unanimous.
Yep, I
And that
have no
somebody's
issues.
just not just saying anything and then going, oh no, that's
no,
not
we're
what
good. We're good. Caravan it is.
All right. So, you guys, are you moving stealthily across the city? You gotta go back.
Oh, you know it.
Oh, I don't know, Aaron. Are we wanted criminals right now? Assume so.
Yeah.
I need group stealth checks from everyone.
Okay, so
19.
God fucking damn it,
10.
Dario! For the love of God, please shut up.
Squawk, squawk, squawk.
Dario, get the goddamn cigar out of your mouth.
What? No, that's character.
Is it too late to say that I?
Hmm?
Actually, no. Wait, no. I was gonna. Well, that's guidance. I have bless. I was thinking of guidance. My bad. I'm not playing reboot. All right, stealth. Hey,
So,
I'm pink. Now I'm not.
you guys, more of you passed than failed. So, you guys stick to back alleys and side streets.
Man, aren't group procession chests just the worst?
There's one point where you guys all make a left turn, and Victor, you're in the back and kind of come to this front of the street and go, where did everyone go? Before Kai kind of pulls you off to the left, like, and you guys.
God, all these alleys are starting to look the same. What an awful way to design a city.
Also, as you come to the edge of the gate, I'm gonna need a marching order.
Who's leading the way to the casino? Probably.
No, not casino.
I mean, caravan. Yeah, my bad. I mean the two places.
Marco's
Do you-
for sure in the back.
Do you want me in the front?
Cicely will take second after, I guess.
No, I'll go third. Get Victor on the front.
Yeah, let Victor be in the front. I guess Kai.
That is music playing from Roll20, by the way, right?
Yes.
Okay, thank you.
Turn up a little bit. I don't know. My volume's a little bit weird.
Okay. So Victor, Cicely, Sakura, Kai, Mako?
I think so.
Sure. Should we put ourselves on the map for marching order, Aaron?
I will do it in one. I'll do it in one moment.
Ooh, baby.
There is now a map. So
There's a map.
give me your marching order as you head off to the forest.
Where's
in front.
the beginning of the line?
On the left, opposite deer,
So then
which you guys see.
the back of the line is towards deer?
Back of the line is facing. So you, basically like this. Let me draw it out in a shape so it makes sense.
Okay, how about we just say Victor's in front, you put Victor down, and then we'll just go behind him.
It's really how you guys want to thing.
So wait, here's front?
Yes. Well, no. Front would be you're going. Yeah, that's fine.
Here.
That works. Because you guys are going in for compass direction west to east, pretty much.
Oh, so
So you guys
we're
want
in
to
west.
all.
So we're facing to the east. We're facing to the right.
You're facing to the right. Yes.
Okay, so move Victor here, I guess, up to the tree, or
If you guys want to make the marching order, yeah. I mean, I just gave that line as a point of like which way you guys
of ways we're facing.
Yeah, it was
Yeah.
just kind of confusing.
Not my
Sicily Nugget get out of each other. It's really fucking weird to watch.
fault. No cooking.
Man,
Oh,
that-
oh,
I said it was second, so.
oh, Todd
That's
what I
Howard
was
appears from the
third.
corner, gives a thumbs up, and recedes back
Wait.
into the ether.
Wait,
that was
Nugget.
necessary.
Oh, you want push to talk? Because we haven't heard anything from you.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna push the talk.
Okay.
Yeah, we haven't heard anything from you this whole time.
So, you guys make your way off into the forest, and you spot a very strange-looking deer.
Uh-huh.
Victor, because you're leading, make me a perception check.
Come on, everyone. That's alright, that's respectable.
Golly, what a strange looking deer.
That deer is furred around the neck. It's got like a boa almost, but it's like this deep blue. And it's got these horns that curl up and break off into like 3 points. And it's kind of going around this forest, kind of nibbling at the fallen tree, nibbling at the foliage off to the side. It sees you and goes back to eating, not really paying you any mind. Also, if you're 15, you notice that the ground in front of you has long track marks. Like, almost, they're like drag marks.
Drag marks?
Yes, they're about,
Can I get any sort of indication on like what kind of creature was being dragged?
they're about 5 feet across, and they just kind of go across the surface of the ground. At some point, they stop and they go down, and they come up a ways later.
Okay, so is there any sort of like hint as to what exactly could have been dragged there? Like anything I can like narrow it down to?
Give me a nature check.
Okay, I'm gonna bring this to the attention of the party in case anyone wants to help me.
I can help.
Okay, I got okay, that's Marco is assisting me.
That would make sense. He is.
19.
I am nature man.
Thank you, nature man.
Some sort of snake or worm or something without legs.
Was being dragged.
It's like a trail.
Oh, so what you're saying is that it looks like it's just like slithering across the ground,
Yeah,
but it was big.
big. And there's a lot of them. You see 4 separate rows of these things. Oh, I didn't move this one. Okay, I'll see.
What you want? I'm ordering Chinese.
Well, this wasn't exactly what. Well, no one ever said this was going to be an uneventful little excursion right now.
Yeah.
For the sake of flavor, Marco's just gonna do this thing where he looks at the dirt, wipes it with his finger, and then just goes and puts his finger in his mouth and goes,
You know that's
Yep.
unhygienic, right?
I know a lot about this dirt.
You know that's unhygienic, Marco.
All of you give me perception.
It was actually
Dirt is sterile.
you just fucking ate dirt. That's really fucking disgusting.
Oh,
Got
one.
it.
Everyone turns their head in unison.
I want its backstory on my desk.
No, Jerry. It goes to Kai's desk.
Fucking piece of shit.
Don't worry, we'll be talking soon enough.
I imagine.
Soon enough.
Maybe the perception for the source of where these mongos are coming from.
Kai? Oh, wait, all of you. Kai. All of you? The ground shaking. Let me get my sense out. You are just a deer kind of on the I'm on the right layer. Wait, am I looking?
Hey, Aaron, if I put my ear to the ground, tell how far away the ring is?
That's why.
You were cutting out there.
Cut out.
Oh. I said, hey, Aaron, with my nature check, can I put my ear to the ground, how far the ring is?
Give me a nature check.
Okie dokie.
The deer begins to scamper off and away. 16. Hang on, I'm getting to you. 16. It's getting closer.
Oh, that's not good.
Come
Guys,
on.
it's getting closer.
You're noticing along with the ground, you hear a very faint sort of cross between a shriek and a roar.
Marco's gonna ready his bow.
I'd hope to not get into any sort of scuffle right now.
He's gonna summon that
It-
sword.
It
Yeah,
might,
I'm not really.
it
I'm
might
low on resources.
It might be best if we try to take some cover by those trees over there. Steve, it'll just go past. It's a time and a place for everything, and right now I'm not
Fair
exactly sure. I'm not entirely sure if we want to fight right now.
I don't want to.
Okay.
So I'm gonna hop into this tree right here.
Wait a second.
And-
So Cicely and Victor are running for the trees?
Oh well, yeah. I'm gonna hop in the tree.
Cicely's gonna try.
Everyone roll me initiative.
Oh, okay.
The trees! The trees are the real enemies all along!
Oh boy.
That's a 20, my dear man.
Okay.
Oh, hey, Kai, how's it going in the Big Ten?
The guy's got a 4, so his Big Ten is bigger.
Really bothering me.
Sure.
Thanks, Chief.
Just gonna replace that with 17.
I'm gonna put it on the
Even though for the sake of this, it wouldn't really matter.
I'm gonna put, yeah, I did put it wrong way.
Roll initiative. Ha, just kidding, guys. There was nothing to roll initiative for.
Alright.
Wouldn't you?
Roll initiative against this earthquake.
Against the ground, yes. As you guys break for the tree, you guys watch as erupting around you. Oh, wait. Ah, layers. Please, work. You see these things? Oh, I gotta do it this way. These things.
I don't like those.
What? So, do I know what these are?
Those are fucking worms.
They're very big ones.
Big worms.
They're very
Holy,
big
we didn't
worms.
have these in this show.
Well, that explains the tracks. I guess there's no escaping a fight tonight.
Man,
Everyone?
combat, blood price, more likely than you think.
The order might turn in order. Oh. This roll is 17. It ties with Marco, who's also rolled a 17, but your dex is higher.
Yeah, better be.
This is not a
I would hope my dear friend Marco is faster than a worm.
I mean, say that to the rest of the party.
It's rolled a 2. And this one down here rolled a 3. Okay. Victor. You're up first.
Alright, so. Cicely, I know you're still mad at me. So I'm gonna make it up for you by giving you advantage right now. As.
I imagine he took the long way around with that.
Oh, I forgot you can't see my individual steps, right?
Yeah.
Here, allow me to paint a picture.
Fair enough. I just had to check.
I forgot it. Roll20 doesn't work like that.
Yeah, it's okay.
So rapier
It
in one
does
hand,
if you're nice.
rapier in one hand, whip in the other.
Alright, go for it.
These both have advantage. That's a 19 and a 13.
Oh, it's a 25 and a 13.
I'm at 25.
25 hits, the 13 misses.
Well, that's max damage.
Ooh, wonderful. As you stab its back with the dirge, you pull it out and you see intermixed in its green, very acidic smelling blood, tiny little flecks of red.
Aaron, have I ever read anything about like weird looking worms like these?
Those are big
I
worms.
read a lot of books in my day,
These
Aaron.
are big worms. Marco, you're up.
Maybe we can save the nature check for after.
These are big
All right.
worms.
So Marco is going to bonus action. Gotta go into my spell list. That way I can press Hunter's Mark. Gonna shoot that at this one. And I'm gonna boop, boop, boop. And I am going to longbow at it, and I'm gonna use sharpshooter.
Okay.
Yes, I do. It's been a while since I've done combat.
Yeah.
We've been out of combat for a while.
So hey, does a 20 hit?
20 hits.
Take this 16. And then I roll the
D6.
1d6.
Yeah. Okay.
Take this 22.
That worm did not like that.
I bet.
Your arrow tears through it, leaving out a giant hole in the top part of like carapace. At the end of your turn?
That is all I can do.
Alright. The worm you shot is up. And this worm did not like being shot at. So this worm stands up and walks over here.
Wait, his legs?
Wait, you're telling me it has legs?
As it kind of veers up, you see feet.
Oh, I don't like that. You're going. Now I'm glad we're killing them.
I was going to ask if Marco could have a free action to open palm invite, like like the wave action you do with your palm. But as soon as he sees that it has legs, he's like, ugh.
Oh. Wait. Aaron, I got an important question.
Yeah.
Are these feet webbed?
Yeah.
Why'd you ask?
Because I need to know how on a scale from 1 to damn I really don't like this.
They're webbed, and very grabby. They're kind of like Frieza's feet.
Ooh.
No, that's a
They're
big
kind of like
no.
what?
Frieza's
Oh no! Wait! Are they gonna
Rob Aaron.
Are they gonna perform grapple checks? Oh no!
They're gonna shoot rocks at us? Oh fuck, I hate that.
Oh boy, that's
I don't want to take a bath. Frieza,
Does a 14 hit you?
Does a 14 hit me?
Yeah.
No.
Alright. So this worm stands up and kind of... I believe it is.
Pull the maps out, Nugget. Teach him.
boy. I hope I don't mess this up for you guys.
I wonder if he fights like Ari.
And goes to bite down, and you move out of the way, and its mouth slams it to the ground. It missed. Its turn. Cicely, you're up.
Alright, I am just attacking the one in front of me.
Alright.
Because fuck this.
19 hits.
Dual wielding, so
12. So,
either way. Yeah.
12 either way. It's bad. You carve off some of its carapace. Bits of like purple, almost kind of natural armor go flying off into the tree line.
I thought you were about to say that it was bleeding another color.
We don't need that, do we?
Oh yes, they bleed paint.
Right.
Sakura can dye some clothes out of this.
Wait, I'm sorry, what? I'm not making clothes out of their blood. What, you?
No, because they would
But
be
that's
they were
okay.
different colors.
It's okay. He missed the joke.
I'm sorry. It's my Discord's cutting you
Listen.
out.
Okay, it's alright.
It's a good thing I'm not recording today.
We're going to try to bite Cicely now. That is a 23 to hit.
Yeah, that's gonna hit.
Alright. Where are my dice? Here we go.
Is it the ones we bought you? The cursed ones? I mean...
It is the cursed dice, yes.
Get
Yes!
ready for big heavy.
Okay. That is 3 points of piercing damage. I need a constitution saving throw from you.
19.
19.
You don't want to roll 20.
That passes, so this is halved. Down to 6 points of poison damage. As it
So
bites-
3 plus 6?
Yes. So 9 points altogether. 3 piercing, 6 poison, as it bites onto your shoulder, and you feel immediate illness wash over you.
Oh,
Shove
ew.
it out. Step back.
These things are poisonous.
Kai, you're up.
What did you expect?
It looks like it's on death's door. Alright. That is a 16 minus 2 for 14 and meets the DC. So your Sacred Flame goes wide off of it as it kind of recoils back and turns almost fully into a circle before snapping back.
Is it possible to turn to Kai and just give like the what the fuck shrug as a free action?
You do that.
There was a perfectly good worm to swing at right over there. I didn't understand why you had to come be a vulture. The what the fuck face goes to like a smirk.
Sakura, you're up.
Oh man, I can't wait to do my paladin thing without my spell slots. Oh boy. Alright, man, they're really fucking...
Midnight Mammoth says real paladins don't need spells.
You're right. Midnight Mammoth rolls a nat 20 every fucking time.
The worm that's standing up claps its webbed feet together.
You cannot be allowed. You know what? I'm not even gonna give you the dignity of fighting you. I'm gonna pull out my javelins. Also called Teyari, also known as hand spears.
Thanks for the language lesson.
There you go. I'm gonna.
Well, that actually literally translates to hand spear.
Yeah. I'm gonna toss one hand spear towards the one in the back.
Alright, roll to hit. Natural 20.
Perish. I want to destroy its feet.
Midnight Mammoth blessed you.
Is this another paladin giving me strength?
As you throw the Teyari, it hits into the side, and you watch as it kind of pierces through. It goes to like lurch up, but it can't because it's stuck to the ground a little bit, and it pulls and pulls, and eventually it rips its flank off, and you know stuck to the ground is one of its feet.
Good. So it's dead.
No, this one's alive. The one in the back, right?
Yeah.
It looks at you and with its other foot holds up its middle toe, I guess in this case.
Sorry, it's been a while since we're level 4, so no extra attack.
No,
Bonus actions. I'm gonna look at Ari and I'm gonna cast Shield of Faith. Or what, Nugget, my bad, Nugget. He's Nugget.
So you now have plus 2 to your AC. Nugget.
Oh, wonderful.
Don't get hit. You really shouldn't with this on.
On that note, Nugget, you're up.
Oh, what's this one in front of me look like? Is he, looking bad?
Yeah, looks real bad.
He's looking bad.
The two that have been in combat look pretty rough.
Stop. Hit it with my sword. Thank you, Kai. I'm doing this for you.
What? Kai didn't hit that one.
18 hits.
Oh.
18 hits. 11 points of slashing damage. It's not dead yet.
Is it literally on 1 HP? Is that what we're looking at?
That's fine.
No,
Give
that's
us the
probably not what it
pain.
is. Oh, wait, no, I forgot Marco also hit that one too. So I did it,
yes.
actually.
You have a
I
bonus-
did like 22 damage to it.
Do you have a bonus action?
I can cast a spell.
You sound so nervous.
That's
You sound
not
like you
character.
don't want to cast that spell.
I mean, you know what? We're Gulching Ray, and I'm also using my
So you're gonna
sorcery.
Okay, so quick bonus scorching ray. You're cutting out.
A lot.
Yeah.
Not even Discord wants to hear Nugget's voice.
Oh boy.
I'm aiming at this one.
Through the cutout, I hear the one in front of me. Oh my god. Okay.
Open the...
Oh, one in the
Okay,
back. Okay.
the full one. One of the full one.
They all hit. Show me
Ari
damage.
pulls out a real ass gun. Nugget pulls out a real ass gun.
Nugget pulls out a real ass gun.
I ate 20 chicken
on
nuggets
me.
today. I don't know if that's having any effect on this or not.
That's 25.
That's 25 points of fire damage as 1, 2, 3, all 3 bolts of Scorching Ray hit, and it smells absolutely horrendous now. It smells like burning acid. You also feel a little bit sick, actually.
Oh god. It smells like I feel.
Would you believe
Oh
like?
god.
Would you believe that I've smelled worse?
Oh god.
This worm will walk over to Kai. It's going to try. Actually,
Or does he get grab him with the grabby feet?
make me an acrobatics plus athletics check.
Oh no!
Oh no!
You watch as it walks over to Kai, and then in a strange motion that's happened between a stomp and a constriction, takes its foot, pushes Kai down into the ground, and then coils itself around it.
I hate
Around
that.
him.
I want it dead.
No. Kai, you are considered prone and grappled.
Oh,
Oh, that's not good at all.
that's triple not good. Wow.
Hey, Aaron, at the end of combat, can you tell us what the DC on that is?
I mean, it's a contested check, so.
What did he roll then? A nat 20?
He rolled a natural 18 plus his modifier of 5, so that's 23.
Oh god.
Yeah. Yeah. I can say this in
Give him
fact.
the free smoke card.
Wait, hold on. Let me see. To AC. Oh, this is AC. No, this is to a. It's not.
It's an acrobat. It's a grapple check, pretty much.
Well, this one will now walk over to the now prone and grappled Kai.
Oh no, they're doing the dreaded triangle attack.
I mean, he still has the action even if he is prone and grappled.
That will
It's an
be
attack roll.
a-
It is with disadvantage
yeah,
though.
Yeah. That will be altogether a 22. Matching attacker wins, yeah. So, coiled in this thing, you look and go, I have an idea. But then you feel like its feet begin to secrete slime, and you go, oh, I don't like it, and it throws you off enough for the next one to bite you. That is 5 points of piercing damage from the bite. Make me a con save. Okay. Yes. That's gonna fail. And 10 points of poison damage.
Ow.
You are now considered poisoned too. We'll find out.
Poisoned isn't.
Victor,
Are we talking D&D poisoned or?
Victor, you're up.
Okay, so this one and this one both look like they're on death's door, right?
Yeah.
Which one looks more dying?
The one that's been hunted marked by Marco, so the red dotted one.
Okay, so rapier on this one.
Okay.
Hey, it's me, Marco.
Hey,
Me, Philly neighborhood hunter.
14.
Will.
he gives you like a hair model wink.
What is it?
14 will hit.
Okay. It dead yet?
7 points of piercing damage.
It dead yet?
It is dead.
Cool. All 10 strike, turn straight whip to the fucking Hunter's Mark one. It's a 16, I assume that hits.
Yeah, that hits.
5 damage.
It uses his reaction to not die. No, it's dead.
So, stab and then immediate turn with the whip straight to the one that probably would have taken a munch at a guy if not for its very nice demise.
Think you're real dead,
And
guy.
I turn to the final two once, and I give, even though both hands are in use, I give like the little motion, like come on, I'm taunting these worms.
They're too busy eating and/or constricting, stepping on Kai.
Pass the spoon, Harvey.
Well.
You have your own
Well, Marco, looks like that hunter mark of yours is free.
Yes, it is, and I'm gonna be shifting it.
I'm gonna make sure that they can't
Cool.
make Kai go prone, at least on this side. And I'll at least have advantage on Kai, at least on this side.
He's already probably have advantage.
Yeah, no, I meant advantage.
Marco, you
I meant flank.
Yeah, I was gonna do a cool thing,
okay.
and I super had it rehearsed, but now that one's dead, I have to do this other cool thing instead. So I'm going.
For your
So I'm gonna longbow at the one that I pinged, which
Copy
has the
marker?
new hunter's mark. Yeah,
Okay. Yep.
and I'm gonna sharpshooter it.
All right.
Does a 13 hit?
13 just misses.
Ah,
It
poop.
goes wide and actually takes off some of the quills that are on its carapace, and then successfully behind it.
All right, so now question,
Mhm.
because Hordebreaker doesn't say that the attack has to be successful. Can I still Hordebreaker?
Yes, you can.
All right, so I'm gonna roll again, and I'm gonna
Alright.
sharpshooter, but this one's going for the other one.
Gotcha.
No.
Well, this is what we call upsetting.
Again, you shoot and it grazes just past.
Maybe I should have just done the other thing. I was literally, so what I was gonna do is I was gonna free action throw my bow to the floor, take my walking to unsheath the katana, two-hand it, and then just smack it in the face.
Oh dear.
Yeah. You
End
might-
turn.
Okay. So
I can't do it, so
Yeah. Okay.
Give it a good chance for advantage
so,
now.
step 1. Defiant Smite goes up.
You will not get advantage because Kai is currently prone.
I'm talking about where I am.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah.
I'm talking about that little space over
Defiant
there.
Smite goes up, and then Cicely's gonna be over here.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, there's one I have
You
advantage
hear,
on.
you hear very muffled cries of agony from Kai.
17?
17 hits.
Alright, so that's 12. And then also Defiant Smite goes down. I'm just gonna ping it because it's at
Yeah.
level 2. I need to double check my numbers on that. 2d6 force damage. 2d6 force. Extra 5, so
Nice.
17.
Okay.
Alright.
17 points of damage. As you swing your sword, you almost get through its back and you yank it out. You get about halfway through. If you ever like cut through a steak and you can't quite get through your first cut, it's just like rings of meat and viscera inside. And this thing looks bad. Kai, you're up. Make me an acrobatics or athletics check. Contested. Oh yeah, you get out. It's a natural one. God. This one right here. Let me find it for you. Yeah. I got it. Alright, there you go.
Welcome back to the land of the living.
It's gonna be at the end of the turn? Or is this when it gets to the end of the turn? Yes.
You have a bonus action. Isn't the other half of your sword a bonus action?
You can make an attack with it first.
Okay.
Make me a con save. 7.
Hey, you know how in Yu-Gi-Oh they're banning people who stink bad? This is this right now. It's the con saves.
Poison's still going. You take another 8 points of poison damage.
Oh dear. I guess I spoke a little bit too soon on that land of the living thing.
Oof.
Oh.
Yeah, that's a thing.
Kai is down. Sakura, you're up.
Oh god.
You have no more points of healing, do you, Sakura?
I can get him up, but if I take care of this first. I'm just gonna walk down here, stare at Kai, really confused. Here. I can stand here, right? There's no tree here, or is there a tree?
You're standing in the down foliage of trees, so
Okay.
you can get in. Moving through it is difficult terrain, though. It's to the other side.
I'm just gonna end my turn here.
Okay.
Pull out the katana.
Mhm.
Swing.
All right. 19 hits.
Fucking perish.
8 points of slashing damage will kill it.
Okay, good. I did not want to risk getting grabbed. So let me just count it. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30 to get in there. That's all my movement.
All right.
It's my turn.
All right, you're up.
Oh yeah, I should probably mark myself for concentration right now.
Nugget / Ari.
Oh, I guess it's my turn now, huh?
Yeah.
Can I get advantage with a downed guy?
No.
He's looking bad, right? This last one?
Yeah.
Alright, I'm just gonna mosey on up to it and I'm gonna smack it with my sword. This is for you, Kai, again.
20 hits.
What an,
Spawn from
what an
beyond the grave.
uncomfortable way to end a battle.
Oh, did I kill it?
You killed it real good, Nugget.
I sheath my sword.
I'm
God.
going to attempt to get Kai back up.
Hey, I got it. I still have some healing. Alright. I'm gonna use my last spell slot on Cure Wounds. Here you go. Get up. 13 points of healing. I cannot do anything about the smell, however. You will always smell like that thing's feet.
Hey, kiddo, how bad are you looking?
Wait, you asked me or Kai?
Make me one more con save.
Marco?
I can't wait for him to take 13 points of
Sorry,
poison
Marco,
damage.
what did you say?
Nothing.
Oh boy.
As you stand up, wait, I think actually poison ends. These conditions end when you come up from unconsciousness. I think they do. So yeah, I don't think you're
Well, what were you going to say? I'm curious.
10.
10?
Yeah. It was gonna be. Yeah. So as you get up, you immediately vomit everything back up. You vomit hard. You vomit the poison out still, but you don't take the damage. One second. Oops. Let's fix Kai. Right side. I doubt Kai takes it right side up. Do you feel like?
Oh, well,
Yes,
well,
we're
you're-
listening.
You're still upside down, and
Cicely, make me a perception check.
Okay,
And
by the way,
wait, hold on a second. And Ari, make me a wisdom saving throw.
Who gets perception?
Cicely.
Uh-oh.
quick question, does this apply? Because I forgot about this. And I've been forgetting about it.
What, yeah.
I'm gonna say, after what you just went through, sure. Yeah, that'll apply.
Because I'm gonna need it. Mother.
9.
That's a nice 9.
Alright, you feel tingly. And as you're standing there, the nugget form just kind of bleeds out of you. And
Oh,
you're
that's
back
not
to where
good.
you are.
What the?
Wait. What's going on? Like, what do you mean he's bleeding out of him?
Like, almost like paint, like washing paint off, how it kind of pools down.
This is.
Nugget just pools down.
Huh, so
Sorry,
that's how
get
that,
behind that bush.
so that's how that works.
Cicely, you
I don't know. This is odd. None of
Well, I know there's something wrong at least
them
with that happening.
How do you feel, Ari?
hit
Tired?
fine.
I think it might be best for us to take a short rest here, at least for an hour or
Wait,
so.
no. What were you gonna say?
Ari still feels very tingly.
Yeah, I feel almost like something's nibbling at me, you know? Like, or rather, something's driving under my skin, like pricking at me. It's this is odd. Can I try to change my face again?
As you go to try, you can't do it.
My skin is all
Something?
fleshy.
But I think we need a rest.
Hold on. Right?
Just relax here for
Aaron.
an hour.
Mm-hmm.
Do I notice anything? Because right now my suspicions are on high right now.
Check.
God fucking damn it, I should have asked Marco to help me.
No.
Come on, let's set
See
up
now,
camp.
see now, Victor doesn't see anything.
All of you
Chris
though,
heard that dice roll.
All of you though feel watched.
Mm.
Can't tell from where. Can't tell what. But somebody's watching. You feel it.
Alright.
All of you.
We're going to have to do a short rest for about an hour, and then keep an eye out for, I don't know,
Yeah,
I feel like something's
Drizzle
watching
is still
us.
gonna be on stupid
I have a question. I feel very naked right now. If we are taking a rest, can I use the time to disguise myself, or does that not constitute a rest?
I mean, we've got an hour, so we can probably do stuff whilst resting. It's not like when you short rest for an hour, the game cuts to the loading screen for a whole hour.
No, I mean if I'm using my
Marco,
disguise
make a
kit.
perception check. You can do that during your rest. Marco, perception
Okay.
check.
Oh, okay.
What do your bird eyes see, Marco?
Well, let the roll happen first.
14?
Hardly less than Victor.
Yeah. You don't see shit.
Yeah, I expected as much.
Well, you know the deal. Dario.
You go to call. Okay. Yeah.
You know the deal. 100 feet. Surveillance. That kind of thing.
Sure. Dario flies up and let me roll something. Yeah. What is dexterity saving throw for Dario?
So, time for me to pull up the stats for Raven, because you still haven't given me a sheet for him.
I believe it's a 1d20 minus 1. Are you saying packs to fly up?
Wait, Dex save would be +2.
Oh, +2. Okay, got a chance.
Okay, come on, I hope Dario has better luck than I do. Apparently not!
As you watch Dario fly up and up and up, you see arcing out of the bushes to your side a stray bolt of green lightning strike
Which
him
side?
to your right, and he immediately just poofs.
Can you ping?
Oh!
Can you ping?
This direction.
Motherfucker.
Hey, Aaron?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I'm a little peeved.
Oh, you beat me to it. Okay.
I'm a little
Usually I was gonna-
peeved.
Hold
and I'll
on.
just blast that way too.
Guys, is that a good idea? Using a firebolt in a forest?
This was reactive, Victor, not.
Victor, as you throw your firebolt out, it hits a tree, and the tree does not catch fire.
I don't like this. I really don't like this.
Listen,
Are you still gonna draw out that Eldritch Blast?
Yeah, you know what?
Oh wait, Aaron, can I pick up my hand spear during this?
Oh,
Well,
Aaron!
Yeah?
come on, that's deserving of something.
How can I flavor text this? Almost like feeling around in the underneath a couch or something. When you throw Eldritch Blast out, you hit something. You don't know what. You don't know really where. You hit something.
Okay.
You felt a reaction from it.
Okay. Kai unfortunately needs the rest, otherwise Cicely would run after that thing right now. She's
Ari,
not stupid enough to go alone.
Yes.
you hear something. Only you. So, tell me, what brings 4 man-things and a changeling to my part of the Feywild?
Is this a message?
Only you hear it. Oh, you hear it. No one else
Okay.
can hear that.
Well, I don't want to respond with my mouth. I just want to just play cool and just like telepathically speak to it if it's doing that to me.
You can talk with your mind if that makes it easier.
That does. Thank you. We're actually investigating something. Didn't mean to disturb your forest.
Oh, you didn't disturb me. A lot of you man-things have been about, but changelings, now that one's new.
Oh, wouldn't you like to know? If you want to meet up, I'm certainly ready to ask any of your prying questions.
Are you sure about that?
Now, the way you phrase that makes me think.
Turn around.
Wait, Aaron was able to pick up my hand spear, by the way?
Yes, you were.
Yeah.
All right, I'm gonna turn around.
You turn, and Ari, looking back at you, are a set of very feline eyes. And something. Now all of you see this. Step out of the brush. Didn't move. My fault. You see a large yellow and black tiger with tusks that hang down just shy of the ground, and almost like a half mane of red and green that goes back from the top of its head to about the mid of its back.
Hostile or not?
5.
I don't know, Ari. It shot my bird.
I shot your bird. It's hard to tell.
Didn't it come from this way? The feline thing is this way.
Yeah.
Yeah, the bolt came from this way.
Your point.
Regardless, is this you? Are you this tiger type thing?
Wait, is there a tiger on map?
No.
Okay, just making sure. I thought.
I'm working on that now.
Oh no, I thought I'd have to page.
No, I'm working on that now. It goes to all of you. I am Sir Kala. Nice to meet you. Flesh things.
You 13 points. Don't worry about
Had
it.
a very poor time with the worms, didn't you?
They weren't fun.
So,
I seem to have a bit of a bigger issue here than the worms right now.
you're
I'm like gritting my teeth.
You're imp.
Yeah.
Yes. What of it?
I don't know. Maybe the idea that you just fucking shot him.
Did you have anything to say, or did you just come tag a bunch of people you don't know?
You watch this kind of sits back like a dog almost, kind of like
I'm
on
waiting.
hind paws. So, do you know where you are?
We
Aaron,
know
Well, I
where we're on our
assume-
way towards.
Well, I assume we're outside of Kreytarr, but is this place significant in other ways?
This is the Feywild. A pocket of at least. My pocket. Man, things have been putting up and about. So many of you. First there were the ones in white, and then there were the more scraggly ones. Though I do miss the ones in the uniforms, I did always prefer a sense of order in a man in uniform. Regardless, what brings you here?
We're investigating something. I already
Hmm.
said that.
Or
Pretty sure.
is it the whole thing with the... What are they?
Did he just say my name?
Who?
no. No one said your name.
Is it the whole thing with the horses and the carts up ahead?
You mean a caravan?
That's the way I'm looking
Yeah.
for, yes. It escapes me in my old age. I don't care. I just like the uniforms. They're quite strapping. Now, about your imp, I don't apologize, I'm too old for that. Have a bit of a thing about some of the more fiendish types.
And
And I take it that thing is a shoot first, ask questions later type attitude.
Yes. It is.
I want to put on, I look in like so incredibly annoyed right now. It's not even funny.
Don't be so annoyed with me. You can kill me on your best day.
I'd rather just completely ignore you, but you've made that completely impossible.
I apologize. I
Okay.
came to offer aid.
You can offer a what?
Aid.
Aid. And in what way is shooting my bird aid?
I had a shoot first, ask questions later policy.
Hold on.
Much like with your tree.
I'm gonna just look at Victor. Isn't Dario gonna be fine? Like,
It's
he's
still
just gonna
an it's still an investment to get them back, and I'd just like to point out I'm not sure he's rather enjoying his time down there.
Also, what was the thing that you said after shoot first, ask questions later?
Much like you did with my tree. In any regard. If it's incense you need, I have incense.
It's not just incense, it's also the charcoal oil as well as the actual thing to burn it in.
I have it. Listen. You have been running. Not you, but like your kind. Have been running back and forth here for a while. It's been interesting. So I'd make you the same deal I made the other groups. Come with me. And if you seek aid, I will give it to you. If you seek answers, I will give it to you. If not, feel free to be on your way.
And what did the other group say?
No.
Hey, I'm gonna go out on a limb. I'm just gonna walk over to their side. I assume they're like over here or something. I'm just gonna stand next to them. I'm gonna seek aid.
Oh, Changeling knows what's good for him. Her, them.
Me.
Fair.
I'll take.
Yes, they died.
Look, I don't like you, but we can make this go as fast as possible, and this
Oh.
seems like the fastest way.
What can I do to make you like me? And it kind of leans.
Well,
And you
No, we'll work on that.
watch as it kind of brings its paws together, and you see thumbs.
Oh my god, it has
oh,
thumbs.
well, you could start by not showing me that ever again. Second of all, I will take you up on the aid in regards to that
What these?
instance in Brazier.
She turns her paws up to you and just kind of keeps grabbing.
Please stop that. It's very uncomfortable.
So Kala has a big shit-eating grin as it gets closer to you.
Hey.
Stop with the thumbs.
Hey, you know, like, the smile of someone trying to, like, or, like, the grin of someone trying to keep their composure of something they're very uncomfortable with?
Yeah.
Like, it's that on Victor's face as the thumbs are getting close.
Would anybody else like to come take me up on my offer? I have tea and cookies.
I'll take the aid as well.
I guess if everyone's doing it, peer pressure thing. So yeah,
You are your own individual.
just let me take your aid, lady.
Well, isn't this fun? Come with me. We have somewhere to go. And you watch as she begins walking off the path and into the forest. Do you follow?
Yeah, we follow.
Yeah.
I'm gonna follow, but I'm gonna hang back next to Sakura.
Yep.
Can I message him if I like pat his shoulder?
Sure.
Hey, so I'm gonna quickly answer your question earlier. You asked me why I do things that ride the line of legality, and I wanted to let you know. Since I would say that we're friends.
And I respond and thought, yes, yeah, we are.
I want to give you some time to ruminate over this, but I'm not a fan of the Navy, let's say, and
I don't think
or Pradia, for example. You know?
Cherry go big up. Yeah, continue.
Yeah. I'm really, in truth, a pirate. International waters. And,
in response to Ari putting his hand on like my shoulder for the message, I put my hand over that and I respond back in via message. His message. Don't worry, we all come from all sorts of different backgrounds, and you don't seem like the type of guy who'd harbor ill intent for no reason. I trust you. Don't worry.
I don't.
Maybe we'll
I
be able to
just-
tell the group one day.
Yeah, one day.
We've all got our own stories to tell.
Yeah, but listen, we got off on the wrong foot. I hope moving forward we can, work together even better than we do now. All right?
Of course.
I love touching moments between mortals.
Did you hear that? Are you speaking to me telepathically or with my mouth?
So you walk continues in silence.
I like you. Oh.
As the walk continues, for another like 5 minutes, you are led to a small you led to a very small waterfall. It's like about 10-15 feet. And into a side of the rock. Does anyone speak Sylvan?
Uh,
Nope.
Double
I-
checking.
No.
No.
So,
I speak Common
Yeah,
Abyss
I
and
speak-
Celestial, so no Sylvan.
so
I speak Sylvan.
you do, Marco.
Yes,
No,
I do.
No
I
Sylvan
say it
from
for
me.
the third time.
Alright. Alright, I gotta PM you something then.
All right. Man, this might just go completely
I will
un.
be right back. I'm very sorry.
Cooper does not like this person. Hmm?
Uh,
All right.
So, for everyone except Marco, you hear a very airy language. You have no idea what is being said, but it sounds very light and flowing. And then the rock kind of breaks in parts in three, and then the three parts of this boulder now slide up into the side and out of the way. And Sakala turns back to you and goes, and in we go. Try not to make a mess in my home, wipe your feet, mind your manners, don't do anything I wouldn't do, which isn't a lot.
I'm gonna wipe my feet.
So we're free to shoot the birds then.
Oh, especially the birds. The birds around here are terribly problematic.
Is
Cannot get a read on you, lady.
Is Pax suffocating right now? Does Pax feel smothered?
The collar's head turns around like an owl, like all the way around.
Oh, that's not unsettling at all.
Oh, so I see you, bird.
I think someone's terrified.
If I left right now, it still wouldn't be soon enough.
She leads you in, and inside is a very sparse setup. You do see a table with alchemical and magical elements. You see a small garden. You see a
Do I
kettle.
see the materials needed to bring back Dario?
Yes, your incense and charcoal, whatever it is you need. She
Oh no! Victor was I was asking that.
Oh.
I was asking you.
She walks over to the table and kind of puts her paw on it and goes, familiar. And then the items on the table kind of meld into a ball of light. And then the ball of light opens up, like it blooms out like a flower. And you see the components for the Find Familiar spell. Is that
Thank you.
sufficient?
I'd say we call that even then. Thank you. As I'm gonna go to the materials, and before I got them, there's no catch on this, correct?
What's your name?
I assume there's no point of lying in here, is there?
Not really.
Yeah, Victor.
Well, lying does make me feel at home. No, there's no catch, and she gives you a thumbs up.
I'm gonna insight that, Aaron. I'm probably not gonna get much, but I'm gonna insight it. Well, you know what, Aaron? You better fucking tell me what it
I
is.
did that just to fuck with you, because you don't like the thumbs.
You know what? You see the grin go from like a nervous one to like a genuine like I get it. I actually got a read on this one.
Wonderful.
I'm gonna cast the ritual spell for Find Familiar.
So while that's happening over there, would you like tea?
I need an hour.
I know.
I know. I'm telling that to the party.
Sure. Can we take a short rest in that time?
You're welcome to my home. Take your rest. Though, I do have questions for some of you.
First off, you did mention tea.
Oh, yes. What would you
We
like?
can talk over tea.
Good. I have a tea here that's... It's best to say where that comes from. I'll just make it. In the interim, as she kind of heads over to the kettle, why... I still didn't get my question truthfully answered and in full. Are you here?
I'm sorry, repeat that. I couldn't hear you.
I didn't get my question fully answered. There's not a lot you men do with your short time, so risking your lives isn't exactly something that's high on the list, I would assume. What are you doing in such a dangerous part of the world?
We're actually looking for where that caravan went and its contents.
Oh, the thief caravan. Yes.
The thief caravan?
Yes, they took something that belongs here.
Huh.
Oh dear.
Wait.
That's fun.
And on that note, I do smell it on one of you. Victor.
You're referring to the dust?
We've been trying to figure out what that thing is. What that is.
Listen, if I told you that I extracted this off of, believe me?
Yes?
Well, that's exactly the truth then.
Hmm. Alright. Oh, this is enlightening. I'll tell you what, I'll answer one question about it.
Do we have time to, like, huddle up and discuss this? I say as I still have my hand out trying to, like, do the full hour of cast Find Familiar.
No. First question, come on, blurt it out.
So what you're saying is it's first come, first serve here?
Yeah.
I'm starting to shoot looks at the party.
Oh, no. She looks at Kai. I want him to ask.
Oh my god.
She's kind of like bouncing on her paws now, kind of like a kid. I want him to ask.
Well, you certainly have a sense of humor, I'll give you that much.
She approaches you, Kai.
I start mouthing the words of Kai. What exactly is it made out of? What exactly is it made out of? Ask what the fuck is it exactly made out of?
You, Kai, and kind of like, have you ever seen a cat or like a dog kind of go on its hind paws? She goes on her hind paws and puts her hands on your shoulder. Ask me a question.
I'm mouthing the words as like. What exactly is it made out of? What exactly is it made out of? I'm mouthing this word so often, even though I have one hand over the materials for the spell, I'm like moving my other hand like fucking like aggressive Italian. I know, but that doesn't mean that I'm not gonna try.
She takes her hands and cups your cheeks. Your question.
Made out of.
It is Fey runoff.
Fey runoff?
It's residual Fey energy.
So.
No.
No. So, Fey energy makes people explode.
Oh, it's making you mortals explode? That's better than the first time we tried that.
Well, explode is.
Alright. Do you notice my predicament? How often do you English? How often do you see a tiger with thumbs?
You call that a predicament?
Not really. What? No, I don't want to be one of you fleshy things. Ugh. Okay. Let's play Two Truths and a Lie. About me, of course, my favorite topic. 1, I can breathe fire. 2, I have perfect balance. 3, I can fly.
I'm not surprised.
Aaron?
Yeah?
Can I roll insight to see if I can easily cross out one of these three?
Same.
Roll insight.
Damn it! I peaked tonight.
None of you have any idea. Not even the 22.
You know what, boy? I'll call you on that. I'm saying the lie is that it could fly.
Really? You don't think the cat has perfect balance? You don't think the cat has perfect balance?
Breathing
does it-
fire
so-
is my guess. Would be my guess.
Well, that's all three of them. Which one of us is correct?
The tiefling didn't say anything, nor did the changeling.
Still, there's only three answers.
Oh, well, if you wanted me to say something, I'm gonna say, I don't think you can fly.
Mm.
Actually, no, I changed my answer. I don't think you can read fire.
Okay.
I'm not sure where this is going.
Well, truth of the matter is, I can do all three.
So what happened? The two truths and a lie.
That was the lie.
I'm sorry, what was your rationale for that?
The lie was that there were two truths and a lie.
So that's not two truths.
So,
In fact, you gave two lies.
first truth, that is Faye Runoff. Second truth was my name. And that's my favorite topic. That there were three lies. No.
Marco is like rolling his eyes.
No, you're mine
I'm
now.
just sipping my tea. Wait, what? That's
It hasn't even made yet.
how old is Kai?
Hey,
Wow, you're still thinking about drinking that tea?
Hey, Aaron, I have a question. How quickly, how far into the 5 million spell have I gotten?
You're about 10 minutes.
Well, it's gonna be a long 50 minutes.
You're telling me.
Well,
You know, honestly, this is pretty nice. This is a short rest, right? We're resting here.
yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna roll hit die at the end of this conversation. But
So,
Well, I am so glad that you are enjoying yourself.
I'll leave the tiny human alone. And she gets off Kai. Alright, so. I am. Well, it's not important what I am. What is important is that I live here. And you're here now. So, before I leave you on your way, oh, and the tea. And she kind of moves over towards the kettle. And with her tail, loops her tail around the top of the kettle and begins pouring into cups for you guys.
I don't know how to feel about that.
Ooh, that's not
Thank
what
you.
to do. Her tail turns into a snake.
I really don't.
Out of. Oh, the luck actually changed.
The answer to how do you leave the Feywild is you just leave.
I mean, when you're dealing with me, yes.
Of course, if they don't want you to leave, or entirely. Yeah, I know. I hate the Feywild.
I know.
This is the most stressful.
I know. I smell his fear.
Yeah,
Of course you can.
it's palpable.
Did he piss himself?
No.
No, he just smells like cinnamon.
Look, you're asking for a creature from a dimension that doesn't make it to make sense. You're not going to get a straight answer.
The Feywild makes perfect sense. You're welcome.
All right, whatever works.
So, before I let you about it, yes, that is Fey Runoff. It's volatile, especially for you short-lived things. I would not suggest ingesting it. And I would say to be on the lookout for the other kinds, if they so cross your path.
Other kinds.
Well,
Of
they are
short-lived humans or
all- No.
undead?
The runoff. They're all color-coded.
Hey, Victor.
Yes.
Did the thing that the doctor put in look like this?
What exactly does it look like right now?
Well, we have the red
I'm
one.
asking Aaron.
It's red.
I mean, is it red? Like, but it's. I know I couldn't exactly see it perfectly because of the.
Vibrant red. Still, it's vibrant red.
No, what was being injected into that boy was more pink than red.
That's fine. Wait,
Might have been diluted with something. Then again, it didn't
Could
look
just
like
be a different kind of energy.
It could. All I can really say for certain is that it was definitely attracting the dust that I had on my person.
there are 6 kinds. Well, 7 if you count red.
Okay, and what are they? Or is that information that we're just gonna have to find out on our own?
Well, now that you suggested that we had to find it out on our own,
Oh no, I imagine it was already in her head to begin with.
you'd be surprised.
Yeah.
You can tell Marco really does not like the Feywild.
Listen. Yeah, don't eat it. Don't drink it. Don't inject it. Bad.
We've seen a lot of that going around.
Oh,
What happens if someone was injected with the pink one?
there's no pink one.
Wait,
Is it-
where are you getting pink from?
Pink was what was injected into the boy.
You're pink.
Ah, okay.
Where you get your pink from?
Maybe it's an offshoot. Like, I mean, maybe they performed an alchemical procedure on it or whatever. I'm not very familiar with alchemy, so I don't.
So,
Tell me this, Tiger Mom. Can you mix together to form Fey energy?
only if you're careful.
So, could a human possibly do it?
If they're really careful.
In the midst of me attempting to change my face through non-magical means, I'm going to interject. Hey, is there like a white energy for this Fey energy?
That doesn't belong to us anymore. But
Ah,
yeah.
okay. So yeah, someone probably mixed white and red.
No.
Easy.
Is that how that works?
No, that's what I was thinking when I asked my first.
No. No.
But the answer is probably no to that.
Thank you, Marco.
I didn't do it for you, but you're welcome.
Listen. That stuff has a long history that I don't think you want to hear, much less from me. All you need to know is it's not mine or ours or the phase anymore. It's the realm of gods.
Did they take it from you?
Yes.
Yeah, that's not important. How did the gods take it from you?
That's old history. Old history that I'm not going to regale you with yet.
Fair enough.
Well, if you prove yourself interesting,
I was more wondering if it mattered, but
it might,
okay,
might not.
that's fair enough.
Things. I refuse to answer that question.
Does the god of war ring any bells? I mean, that's the feeling I got when I looked at the powder.
I'm not talking about them.
Oh.
Thank you. Now, I permit you to have my house and my garden if you so choose. It's outside. Though I do ask that if you get to that thing, caravan you called it, and get what you're looking for, there's one thing that you need to take care of for me.
And that being.
There is an egg in there.
An egg of what?
What do you think?
Obviously,
Fey egg? It could be a lot of things.
Bring me the egg.
You know what? We did receive aid, so you might as well.
Fine.
If we're doing this, we're doing it together.
Now, you have one in my house. I'm going to make myself productive.
I'm sorry. I mean,
How do you plan on doing that?
Hmm. I don't know yet.
I'm sure it'll come to you.
Yeah. Huh. I'll find something to occupy my time.
Aaron, how long has it been so far?
It's been 20 minutes.
I'm gonna use the last touches on my disguise kit to slick my antennae back into my hair.
I found it. Ari's now a sheep. She snaps her fingers. Ari's now a sheep.
oh,
Now, can he talk
okay.
like a human, or is he just gonna go bah?
Oh, a sheep. I thought you said a she. I was
also
expecting
heard-
something completely
I
different.
also heard she, and I was like,
Oh. Ari's now a sheep.
Is the makeup still on me?
Yes, and he talks like a regular person.
Okay, alright. That's neat.
Marco kind of just goes, fucking fail.
On that note, let's call it session.
Alright, that's fair.
That's
Oh,
it.
Can
thank
we roll hit die
God.
really quick before we end, so
Yes,
we can
ma'am.
keep that in mind for next time?
Yeah, just so we remember. So,
I'm gonna let you guys roll one by one, and then I'll
two.
roll
Okay.
them. Actually, no, I'm full health. I'm just out of lay on hands. I'm out of resources. That's it.
I also don't need to roll.
And
Yeah, I'm
my
at-
resources
I'm
go
at
back up
full.
because I'm a warlock.
I got all my spells back.
Oh, wait, there's one more
Man,
thing.
warlocks. They're actually pretty
Oh,
balanced.
Oh, wait, there's one more thing. Thank you for bringing that up, actually. Paladin.
Hmm?
Hi.
Hello?
Need something?
I'm fine. I'm just sipping my tea, enjoying the
Are you
area.
sure about that?
I mean,
She is fully in your personal space.
you're in my personal space. I'd appreciate it if you
It's my space. You're in my home.
I guess, but isn't this kind of rude to your guests? I mean,
No.
I'm gonna just cool. Well, thank you for your concern. I mean, I can't really do
I
my
have
paladin
something.
things, but sure, as long as it doesn't involve turning me into a sheep.
It's a gem.
Is this like a monkey paw sort of situation where you tell me it's a gem and then it's actually something else, and I go, oh no, what a conundrum. I should have saw it coming.
Would you rather I give you a monkey's paw?
Nope. Please do, in
Okay.
fact, tell me about the gem.
Do you want a white one or a red one?
Aaron, can I insight this at all?
Sure.
What would she rather me pick?
Give me an insight check.
Well, I can't fucking read shit.
White or red?
I'm wearing a bunch of pink, so red might stick out too much, so white would be good.
Okay. You watch as she leaves your personal space,
I can breathe.
kind of walks over towards one of the tins to tea out of, reaches her hand in and plucks out a pearl, and walks back to you. This is for you.
Thank you. Any particular reason? Is this part of the aid, or?
She's back in your personal space now.
Yeah. Is this part of the aid, or do I give this back to you and we get the egg back, or?
I feel like it.
Thank you for feeling helpful.
And I'm a petty bitch.
What?
Nafis, Martha, you now have a pearl of power.
Thank you. Right.
Now we're done. I forgot about that.
Cut to the end slide.
Play
I hope
us
you
off,
guys-
Aaron.
I
This
hope you
time on
guys-
Blood Price, Tiger in your face.
I hope you guys enjoy your very awkward remaining 39
I really
minutes.
like this character.
I hope you guys enjoy your.
Oh, Aaron, you know I don't.
your very awkward 39 minutes.
I gotta attune to this thing.
This is the worst timeline.
I think it's a great timeline.
It
Of
sounds
course
very
you
fun.
do. You made it.
I
like all the
I think this
timelines.
is a very fun timeline.
Eh. Feywild.
Join us next. Join us next week on Blood Price when Sir Carr inevitably ends up making Cicely feel uncomfortable. Apparently, that's the gimmick. See, that's-
Well, at least he's honest about it.
You're not allowed to leave her. No one is allowed to leave her home until everyone is sufficiently weirded out.
Listen, I've already been weirded out at the thumbs. I paid my dues.
Oh, I guess Marco's stuck in the Feywild then.
Good night, everyone.
Good night.
Good night, everyone.
Night.
Good night.